Any baby biara any baby biara wo no aha ana Ghana kasa aha na prepare me amasani adom nyinatie aha na Ghana fa adwen aha na nokra nyansa fa hodie any pampim ni nyina awo so what United States of America Joe Biden Chrome Maryland there era one radio and television Amusome bioma Ghana for Florida and in important omunyanya bi ehwe anya bi so etie so what Vicentia Italy Ginyami radio Amusome biom ama bibia so kama so wherever you are wherever you find yourself I welcome you on board you're gonna most insightful and social political program Doug Simpieso with a commander of the airwaves with a commanding voice Alaska the Dawn. So what Ghana and in the Matama Benya Wizard on 7 Yawa Mina Western Radio 1.3 Yawa Lembele Coastal FM 94.9 Yawa Mank C Gateway Radio our OT Ayamantamo 98.1 Hands of God Radio our PM Mantam Kwesitente Ayanyam Information Center Techima Sansama Nana Forget Information Center our PM Mantamo Glory Information Center our Dodo Waka Tower www.awutuaformaline.com and Channel Baby Awa and baby Biara Oceano Somebody Yatanasi now your ja and your fire and you can't be no to can't be said the commander of the hours with a commanding voice Alaska they're done and take it the center stage. I will for our drink today on Susia would that drink and know how for 0541 82 5106 0541 82 5106 Mejibre akanunya so dia mao na bibia so yakama once again dia mejiso Imano Kwesi Mate from Alaska that on the king of the airwaves. Indeed I'm commanding the airwaves from now to 5 p.m. so make a date. You follow us on your social media handles now. Facebook Awutu FM official and just like the page because I know Ghana Bekasapa and to join you live our Facebook. If I top of Facebook, not drop a comment. Material, my fan chia, and for my wa, Webium, and Yadaje, now the Ghana, and your Simpieso no, Edukunquaso. After 6 papa, who will Kofodia or Cindy in the Afro, and now every they did this a Webium, only where do my Afro, and I be Biasia come out. And this all Kofodia. Abunya Agavinya or calling Quanta Truminyina there. Anybody biara we go and we payment of dear. Maybe I was a walker. Hey, after 6. After 6 o'clock, dear. Namatina say, and you are Babompa. You're from a bus strawborn. Before the Asokore. Oh, Joe. Before the Afidase. Asanka Poyoyo, Akwetia constituency. Honorable David Dakuji is still regional deputy organizer of the NDC. Greetings, Kabari Hackman is the regional organizer of the NDC. Also greetings, Sharinana Ampim is the regional woman organizer. Also greetings, Suronim Zongo Kokos, Akwetia of the NDC. Your from promoter who go for the Pragia driver pa too much kaka your from Kimpatwa master driver papa and my FM and now mamia to say video patwa Kimpatwa Yakupon shouting no chichu re to the president and the presidency His Excellency Nana Dankwa Kufuado and then you there Ghana from woman on it, and you Ghana, and then you move to Texas and serial callers across the country. I love you, I kiss you, I chest you, and then your followers on Facebook. Every day, you Your friend Kofi Che, and then a brother from another mother. What a fantastic Bokordia. And then Maminchia, Drummy, Abobli, Minimade, Santramo, Prunade, Achiansa, Drummy. Oh, what a name. So whatever you are, and you are Matinasi, Yamakaso, Yamakasapa, Navi, in summer. Ebu fompa ewo Ghana nintro ene ninkwada so no yebebom na station here Merazie na nansma ebu fompa yabaka ho asem say the posture of government after officially announcing the country's engagement with the IMF and matters arising. The posture of government after officially announcing the country's engagement with the IMF and matters arising. Yedi enka bi shemo Aboy no say IMF eye womo amobra IMF sabi omo ye akwasiampafo IMF eye kotobekuma IMF eye kaka motobi na krase maka na sumenya nwe after say ya no kache Ghana fo ti baba ko IMF ye hwe aboy ni kasa eni aboy ni ye weni ni akika ho wo be digested on your super duper radio station with the commander of the airwaves, with a commanding voice. And you're not assuming, you know, some full promises of Nana Addo Bawumia government, you still need to know. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo brought to 2016 elections, 2020 elections. And you may be a Omokatire Yomun to me and yet, and ye Yababoso. After Yakasi IMF, a ye there, Yakasi IMF, a ye there. So this and many more, what I just said. On your super duper radio station with award winner on award-winning show, Alaska the Dawn, the king of the airwaves. Indeed, I'm commanding the airwaves from now to 5 p.m. It's on Facebook. It's a no way. Yabakasapa. And it's out to Trotrum. Someone Kasawaka. Baby, I any baby better wish I know. Some kuchu. Because Yabakasa, Papa. Na bibia so ya kama my acknowledge wo waba Facebook na fe yentiamo e ba just wo ba mame hu so waba afa be hwe de yakoso e wo Facebook enche ye be yi o be hwe de yakoso wo ba so a that James Alaska the Dawn me friend say me fi ha me hwe wa ha na bibia so ya kama mame fa ntia e fa maso watefo eni ba bibia motie me edi no Emmanuel Wisimate, do not from Alaska the Dawn, the king of the airwaves. He did the dawn of radio, dawn in everything. So you have to say, no, young Facebook, Nami acknowledge you. Akapo Martins, or see Alaska the Dawn. If you're showing live, Yanko Ponka home, na Omo Hobine, Infinite Pabon for some, and Momisha, I was Pinters. Also made our say, so one no Franca, or see Alaska the Dawn. If you're showing live, I work as well. Also made our say, I wish up their Facebook, just like the page. So one no Frank made us say, lucrative no Nasike, or see Alaska more fire. Benedict Goka, or see Alaska the Dawn. Here shown live, I want New Jerusalem, Afiena, I see more fire, or see IMFO, a dende, Yadawa say, Benedict Goka, Yankupon Cow, Sanswana, Hariam Gomez Ariam, or see Alaska the Dawn, here shown live, I want United States of Ayakobo Duma say, Hariam Gomez, one Sumina say, Kingsley Sasso. I see Alaska the Dawn. We are live. I want to work with him. I saw a zona secretary. Alaska the Dawn. We are Pabinipa. Say John Bushoso. I see Alaska the Dawn. Mediation live. I want Fantiaqua Sound. I constituency. I see Alaska the Dawn. I Kromfu India. And a Bomja. Mrs. Station here. Madam say, I got no coffee. I see Alaska the Dawn. We hear show the live. I work Korea Embassy. Faminchia Fama. Honorable Nana Teddy. Member of Parliament. Eddie Mayensuano. And you are too massive for Kwame Awaga Stone. I was too say. I see Alaska the Dawn. We are fire. Eye Michael. Ase Alaska. Nyankopon ka ho. Nanto super. Efa gu djuma die so. Alaska yado pa. Mawule bluku. Ase Alaska de don. Igecho no live. Ewo kofodia Chris Cafe. Fanchi former Clifford, Freda, Dinah, Rita, Naomi, Messi, and Akafri. Efo Maule, Leke. Begin to say Bibiaye. Abbas Zakari. Ose Alaska de don. We are popping pa. In 98. Ose Alaska de don. An economic management team no. And no my yedi. Unless Sachi. Ose Alaska de don. And if I chafama. I am the boss. I'm Medak Benyazi, incoming youth organizer, Ekrapin North, and Chairman Joe, income deputy communication officer, and what Ashama, and no Mike Tete, Yankupon Kamaho, Soko Augustina, Osha Alaska Dadon, the get on the live, and watch you home, or see if I chafama away over Kriano, and we on Facebook, just like the page. Like the page, station here, Madam say, like the page, Samuel Awito, I see Alaska de Don, the church on the live, and was Suma Kurabo, I see Alaska de Don, more gume, more cologo, fashion nebra, teacher coffee GH, I see Alaska de Don, the church on the live, and what Becala pass, I see Alaska de Don, we are popping the pa. If I talk about Facebook, if your pictures are, if I am a fool, and in Anado, if I talk about Cecia, just like the page, Princess the day, or see another down Kufado. Now, by no, I talk from flat, James Gajo, I see Alaska, they're gone. If you show the live, and we're here, Pokuya Alaska, Yamishirao, Patrick, Tumaku, I saw what you show no. Nipa Baba, for the Hereford, Hernandez, for the Hereford, or so Alaska they're done. Welcome back from a weekend, Yankupon Shirao, TJ Tijani, Aya Bamba, Aya Grimpa, TJ Tijani, Bamba, Agrimpa, or so Alaska, Yamin Shirao, na Enei, Ubu Juma, Ediamo my Ghana, it was Zenu Methodist branch. Samson Quay, Amanopo Crapim, Nabibiaso Kama, Abo Abraham, or Sabo Abraham, and your friend me, Yeshon live, Ewalla, or Alaska, more fire, Isaac Atongo, or so Achimota, and Yeshon live, Afari Prince, as is a prince near Frano, or Ayesuano, Rahina Kadri, or Alaska Dadon, Nyankupon Kao, Yenayado, I say. Divine Mensa, or see Alaska de Don, yes on the live, and we'll bet your second junction. Alaska, Magan and Ernesto Barozzi, or see Alaska de Don, Magan and now 50 Monday, Ecopi Friday, Grana Bayade, Godfrey Daglomote, or see Alaska, good afternoon. Godfrey Daglomote, or see Alaska, good afternoon. If I told you afternoon, Jabra Facebook, Mustafa Mohammed. I see what you show on the live, Nabibiaso Yakama, and then for the Jubilee House. I'm up for your show, no. Woman is saying, Tuja, I'm passing your betuja. Every time you come home, and they get your car to Abba, Nasameba, more fire, more sound, more palogo. Don't touch that. I'll be right back. Just stay tuned.
Boy, we have a pledge. Nanny, I did catch some people in my bedroom. Robert was some of the problem. I can never depend on the moment you have the class. No one can say, break the break the 1,000, break the 1,000, break the 80. The 2 should break the 1,000. One more supposed to break the 10 people. Robin and Woody Central, break the 8. Papa, your home, Papa, number.
Why the number sasa? On fantasy can come my yarn for you. Some man as I said to Mumu is can. And then remove. I brought OKP venture.
Who said Deuteronomy woman? A MPP for intra. Deuteronomy, Old Testament. Who didn't drop the book? Everything drop and drop. Just said Deuteronomy by an MPP for. Oh, untia a Yakomche, and then I made the buy. And buy. So in effect, so who said Deuteronomy woman? A MPP for intra. Deuteronomy, Old Testament. Who didn't drop the book? Yeah, come check. And then I made the buy. So in effect, Alaska the door. Alaska the door. Entrepreneurs, next time, let's take it time. Let's do it. Say yes, see. Private, I don't watch it. I don't want something. No, that's what you enjoy music. Enjoy. Yeah, me na make a chairman. Yahoo, somewhere power Ghana. Acquire yes. Schools are yes. What point ya one for what did you pamo ya. Who knew Medjuma? Yeah, by the pamo. Yet is the class where come there. Yeah, now quite at the side of mine and yes, and come in and me and come in and say, yeah, me na make a chairman. Yahoo, somewhere power Ghana. Acquire yes. Schools are yes. What point ya one for what did you pamo ya. Who knew Medjuma? Yeah, by the pamo. Yet is the class where come there. Akamena me ya kameya say. Bible Musa who said Deuteronomy woman a MPP funtra and Deuteronomy Old Testament no wo mu di drop to drop MPP drop and drop to drop na they said Deuteronomy by the MPP for oh won't ya e ya komhye and nyame de buy and buy na nimre so in effect Bible Musa who said Deuteronomy woman a MPP funtra and Deuteronomy Old Testament no wo mu di drop to drop everything drop and drop to drop na they said Deuteronomy by the MPP for oh won't ya e ya komhye and nyame de buy and buy na nimre in the fact music entertainment
I ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strength.
I would turn 92.3 FM. Some people say we Ghana to say 92.3. Now one promise 92.3. Mami bisa Ghana ni bia na wie selection aka na oti okrat as force as so say ni pom to say 92.3. Na wa hu bombo so 92.3. I wish I catch you up in Obisu country be the commander of the airwaves Alaska the Dawn. I take you the center stage. I Simpieso you are winning show. I wish I yatina si and na awie a Ghana man yosem. Ghana Kanko, Ghana Puntuo, Ghana Shisheye, Ghana said they are able to make Gina Brane, na able to me abua, na okre bia ochi o mane mo benya ne fa hodie. 92.3. And it's a fain why Johnny and Kachiro Binomsi Kanjuro be said the commander of the airwaves are taking the center stage. Ewie Yamawaku ba asama watena say. Na mumpomu ate say, munyuma munsue, mufimu ate say, mahubambo ate say, na mamisem bisa ukura se usika samso 92.3. I wish I just like the page because I know you have a bon komo. Se wutika mo, se kano is in motion, se kano etu enam aya highway so sa enam asphalt sa chesa baby biara car no enam say your motorway wherever you find yourself any means possible no aha na Ghana kasa aha na Ghana tie aha na inshira no ewo 92.3. And I just like the page now answer na no a Captain Smart na what's it die
what ban your tisui dentia Ghana for to abama nanado na me di mu ye de akire den and try ye twa to mahama so kroma enye roke wa kola no kire wo ka ho na mahama wo dan wo Dubai na mahama wo gold de be wo ka ho ye twa sa antro analysis hunu ye na ye adebo be se asese ye kwa me ne wu eni se fa de MPP journalist no ese ye 21 days dry fasting panyame a chew try ye digu mahama so kroma ye ba power na me se atese me si ekire ne mu se information na mo de ba mo e ye ntro no makojiska.
Right,
I said to my brother Dr. Baumia and his flag bearer Nana Akufo-Addo that they had never run a country before and they had never been president before, and so they don't know the challenges of managing that position. I'm sure today they see the reality, and I'd have hoped that Baumia will give another lecture at Central University and say some of the same theoretical things he used to say.
Right. And you will see Deuteronomy, our Bible, Monso, if you Bible, Musa, who said Deuteronomy, a MPP Funtra, and Deuteronomy, Old Testament, no, are they? Who didn't drop the door. MPP didn't drop and trust is already. Now, they said Deuteronomy by the MPP for. Oh, untia, a Yakomshe, and then you made the buy. And you buy, and so, in effect, Bible, Musa, who said Deuteronomy, a MPP Funtra, and Deuteronomy, Old Testament, no, are they? Who didn't drop the door. MPP didn't drop and trust is already. Now, they said Deuteronomy by the MPP for. Oh, untia, a Yakomshe, and then you made the buy. And you buy, and so, in effect, right, I was a Simama Kumakwan, Abuapanom, you know, a Fedi Asas here. Within the Emmanuel Kwesi Matidra from Alaska, the Don, the king of the airwaves. Indeed, the commander of the airwaves. I'm commanding the airwave with a commanding voice from now to 5 p.m. Edu say ya, so we will be a katashishe grim kankai adokrusa nokrumwa ubi pibeba. Edu bri ati say ya, uyo be a udin tro and a dani nokra ubi pibeba. Edu bri ati say ya, a Ghana ni awafam. Ghana ni owa dantem Ghana ni owa soro Ghana ni a onu ankasa ya won de tu okratiso asase so ha ya che ne se oman we ya ne dia na otua ne ntoko ato ne to bi asafata no ayede bu man no ana wonsam ne ba beka 92.3 chile ye tuja no ade aba medikambu boss aniama we na abusua some of the failed promises prior to 2016 NPP eba befa benwano ye kan sebebre na ade chiraye sansem no edi yememu de sasa we etina me no yemu sasa we ana yade ye Bible monsam ama yade ko evism anko house to house etwe akra edema MPP amanyokuo na omutumi befa benwano 2016 general elections na 7 January formal government 92.3 na osubato aya na mframa edikan ni edikan MPP abano 26 say I shall protect the public purse na chacha na nado danko Akufo-Addo a kire say oh my Ghana said ya debi America chano yefo ni say oh my Ghana atisa eyeduma ye bie ana yafa nanado sa ono ya kwanchirafo penny na yeno yen na ya board of directors adwuma ne ye yendia ye na ye shareholders awe adwuma nim enti adwuma no futuo adwuma no froto adwuma ne sika adwuma ne pers no aya nanado ana ye de ahya ne nsa na adenti na nanado ka say I shall protect the public purse whereas na onye president here na aban na etisu no osusu se saban edisika na no usi dai
state coffers are not spoiled for the party that wins an election, but resources for the country's social and economic development. I shall protect the public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions. Public service is just that, service and not an avenue for making money. Money is to be made in the private sector, not the public. And measures will be put in place to ensure this. We must create wealth and restore happiness to our nation. We can only do this when we have an educated and skilled population that is capable of competing in the global economy. We must expand our horizons and embrace science and technology as critical tools for our development. We believe that the business of government is to govern. Ours is to set fair rules. We will provide vision and direction and shine the light down the path of our entrepreneurs and farmers.
Right. And when asama nanado catcher, even ni maiden aya addition of aya say yes suani ina only Ghana for kasano say ani asama catcher. It na Ghana for nyina awa reshemu awa ni mu ne say onu nanado danko ekufuado no obetumi aba bebo bra papa bi e de akire ye. Yes anhwe another one. Nanado san catcher say Ghana ye wosika na ni akoso nyina se Ghana yetu fam agudie na ye oboade nyankopo acha ye niama awase ye de boy ye ho bra no eye saade wentia
Ghana se se mamsa o man ye friend sika man penfo ti ono woni ni so man ye friend sika man den na aba be yo hia man da bi e am yo bone
right. And when so ya sama nanado ekache me mashas ya enye kenteno. And me a mesin finfin ubehu ubati di America na se. And when nyina yen sama okache aboya no hoba. Afeni asa atosu miensa nanado kachira yen se. Sauche sika ababedi abaina na satam no oti abenwa so sika ababedi ni nsam no a wo hwe se wontumi afa sika na mbo man ho bra na magana fo won kekede na niam nkoye na Ghana fo ni nam traffic na bia da ni asresrefo na ekom de Ghana fo na niam nkoye no na do bisa say
this government has spent more money than the MPP did in 8 years. And yet, they have little to show for it. Secondly, this government has borrowed more money than all previous governments put together did in 52 years. I ask, as all of us must ask, Sikano ewahi. Sikano ewahi. Sikano ewahi.
right. I was here. I want 92.3. Aha, and Ghana, Kasanso, and Ghana for unity. And she, Nanado, bisa John Ivasatamos, and that of JM, John Ramani Mahama said, Sika, Mwajibe Brebeni Sikano, awahe. Once we and Sama Obisaye. Now, Nanado, any MPP Abano. Amudi aya famungo aya fuo aya susudia adeɛ baako Ghana fo gina so de to abade ma wɔn no ayɛ fam ngobo na yɛntie na nanado ɛkan ɛfa ɛno so ho nanado usi dan
ne ba beti petrol so odo also anya petrol boa anya ekoso ne ba beti niema so se me ba me yafo so bra so grad yafo there one and then any cake once a year I reckon cake once a year I reckon yeah why a day I mean yafo to be.
Right, and when so ya sama nanado ekaye enti obaba betiti niama so dokuno buo chese akosoro petrol buo akosoro aduane buo akosoro the so called better Ghana agenda omudi ba no ni nyina nkosi hwi na kokoye se nipa kuma bi ana no mu hya abankesie mu ana omudi enti nanado ka sase we nyina na busumi frɛ ho aya ononyafo ya odanso chese Wọ́n bá yẹn ní ẹ̀kọ́ sún na papa ní gbani ẹ̀ ní nkúrọ̀ fọ́sẹ̀ yà dá sọ wà ní.
Tí fẹ́rẹ́ èdè bọ̀ kọ́mpátọ́ yẹn ní ti ẹ sẹ́ bọ̀sùnmí fẹ́ ho assembly members ẹ̀wọ̀ ọmọ kyerẹ́ sẹ́ ọmọ yìí na yẹ fẹ́ bisa ní ti àmà náà abalẹ̀ sẹ́.
Àwọn tó mú hùmẹ́.
Ìbàchọ́ ayé.
Nàwó tó mú hùmẹ́.
Chief ìbàchọ́ ẹnu ti nà máa fẹ́ wọ̀ wíwẹ̀ yìí.
Pàtó ọmọ ní sọ nàwó.
Right, 30 minutes into 2 p.m. So live on your radio, I'm 92.3. And when so I had the Yadiababecum, I was here, my young man back to the substantive issue. Now, I'm a for IMF. Me see, anytime MPP Amanyoku and or Suno Amanyoku, Abasha says some more cars in Bino, Ghana for and stay focus. Medical Katiramo. Metina show when so meka issues bebrea mechira mo say adea ababa enti amra MPP asase ade o ma ho de asase bi mo me see party nankasa ti say jananka 92.3 wodi nanima wo problem wodi ni nchama wo problem chese na chia wo problem ni wuni na bon 92.3 so whenever obeti say MPP for asset agenda our the media space na once you are person who can be very careful. Every my young business say yefihi and yababe do her. Ghana nibia and now we baby I will share and baby I will tear would do casa fidena to ano and by chance. Nemo a trading upon Yankupo Nakasa Faumo. Every yabaka Ghana Nina Yakasa IMF a year day. Because the NPP made the IMF look like say a baller, a kaka motobi, a yanipa bonfobi, a yanyama bonibi, a dibia enya, na yababa chiro IMF na say 92.3. Say a kasi IMF, a simply put, a International Monetary Fund, a organization, and a Kuba Tanya. Amai maku 190 and I dom 92.3. I wish I listen with rapt attention. A 190 countries and almost form IMF. IMF no idea na almost a year. I mean, kind fanchiro. IMF is an organization of 190 countries working to foster global monetary cooperation, secure financial stability, facilitate international trade, promote high employment and sustainable economic growth, and reduce poverty around the world. 92.3. I will say, what would the core mandate of IMF? IMF, a Cuba Tanya. Amana maibaya mako ha any adio kron ana Adam Ghana yako joining IMF no on the 20th September 1957. 92.3. Na just yenya independence kula no anche sa afina ana Ghana yadi ya huko dom sa Cuba time we. Na abusha di akuni ya ne se ebua amanaman amai adwedie mane kwaso Nea tosu mienu omo bua ama omo amanaman anase aman ahuro no a oma join no omo sikasem ejina omo san bua ama oman ni mutima mufo tumi nya eduma ma omo nya eduma papa ye ma obia at least ensa tumi so eduma so ye and the mentality na MPP portrait chira say IMF se wo ko IMF conditionality a yemfa Ghana fo eduma mu no eyakohwi 92.3 since Ghana joining IMF no yakọ IMF bailout 16 times 92.3 I will say yembisa sa kwamba so because once a ku aye nyina ye dom no ye tua to adima IMF na tu no ye tua ne sai I will say listen and listen carefully because I've been telling you say sankrofo we no ayamamboyfo sankrofo we ayakromfo sankrofo we enpa bonfo sankrofo we ayakohwifo sankrofo we ayankrofo a omudi kabima minkebi amamumu na baaye namo omoni yai ayakromfo ni yai 92.3 anuti ana metira IMF nim na ye wi a ye de ba connected to our everyday life na fe ya rese IMF no mu penti bi kire ense kaka motobi na ye amwa braku no eba ne na Ghana ye part of it ye tua ye nto na busia tuwa ye tua no ejina oman bia na ho odin sika oman ne wo ejapade ni eya egudi oman ne wo na ye fra sa tu no se quota subscription na eno no oman bia ne ni dia because you call the mineral wealth of every country, no, it differ from others. Just a Japanese a goodie any sika Ghana a one, different from that of La Côte d'Ivoire, different from Burkina Faso, per the geographical location of the Omano, yet me locating on 92.3. Yes, yeah, dear. It's a way, so we do Casa Firina to her. IMF, we say, Annette. And our board of directors, governors, and as the board of directors, need trustees. Now, answer now, the voting rights, and on the way to me, about sending to this show, and depending ukota utia. So, utia manuko anima, and no mama kwenya, ama munso no mutumi nipa on that board. 92.3. I will say, maybe a nisu di atiran at say, bank afloat to shares. Now, what was our bank now? What shares automatically? We are shareholder, but it's a bank say ye board of directors of the bank now. So we share to those one. Am I qualify? To me, your board of director and I say unya directorship. Our bank because of the number of shares. I will. 92.3. Eja busia maybe sadia we su nyina di akira no. Adia na akira say kuwa 1957 20th September. We do kwa dom. Abani den na ya catch se sa ku no ayeku bone ma me nkire wo se wo koji sika ana because we no dudu na sika ana ya to dia to ho ana mpanifuo ti se board of directors na tenasi enti se ya hwa se de oman bia sika sema eko na we member of that organization na yabatenasi ne ya hwe kwan be na wose ye de bua because say ya bua now to me gina eno na to me ma all the time bia no wutumi don kuo no wutumi tua osika amanyama so ya kama 92.3 eti abusia adia na akire se sa ku we ye ku boni on say bibi ye nipa bonfo adia na ya ka cho se enya no omuba omuya cha se adia ni ade papa ya ka cho se Rollins ye nipa boni Rollins ni moja Rollins ya said, now some power no na do ni na ba ni Rollins na ko nakra na. So you see the people that you are dealing with. Me see MPP ni at say otiso owo utia me sokro ba ka wo bewu 92.3. And these are the people you are linking it to your daily lifestyle. It is a IMF adisika ne mawa. So what ko dibusu wo bank da. Wo kwa obetia purpose of loan na kwa kwaje no. Bank no so one insist you be make sure say the purpose of the loan no must serve that purpose. Eti IMF bisika no ade amount no so so di kwase kwedwuma mu a e wo so mani di akiri no mu di awodi ye wo kwedwuma aban bia ye kuro no ana Saban through IMF.
92.3.
Senanado any number koji IMF loan where on to me for plane me wa Ghana your presidential jets.
92.3.
Yay! Eti wenum ni niyama IMF masa won for say sika ni nya sa sabi mu ade we anu nti. And look at where we are today. Kuwa ya dom no ena ya tuku no hompi ya cancer bebre de tia ku no, but now we are going back to them. Now tie says MPP asserting a propaganda machinery how to go about the IMF. Kwaya omba so they are defending say ya here omba catch us IMF where you different from IMF be a country be adom
92.3.
when MPP ni call the same supermarket na mun to ade another same boutique the same to man na yetwa mu ma mu nyina two now when they have munya pie na baka catch us no need dia no ya the gold na ye now so the colors are the same aden na mo tesa ana mo bie ma no ade a mwaka wasam sa asofo ayewa politicians in Kasok edunsifo ayewa politicians ewo agbajam yewo ahimfo a omo hye togas enso omo ye MPP fo enena penny onukwa da Costa se nanado wetuntesu dia tufa if kwa wafe na social odi
92.3.
so let me ask you who are not yet to IMF home peer na wudi echi Council of State na wudi echi and na also IMF so where lies your credibility ku aye nyina ye dom ya to ku ni home pe asije ku ni useless niam bia nko but otwa dia makan dia ma akire ku we asia what shows say IMF ya the money
92.3.
I wish your friend Alaska the don the king of the airway Mrs. Show no ya the chira wa de edi bie wani niam bebre na akoso aban we asa ni say aban ni ya kohwi aban ye krono aban na omunyi no mo nsa wanti yan kan no kra fan chira so now yeah ko now send another narration and aniema esankoso na obatisa ye ka chira say NDC amanyo kuo no aya MPs no may delay the passage of aya 11 in yako aya they tell you say the government is a very useless government because party our opposition and amauko IMF na trust wu sabi unim nyansa me see aboa osunu ya aboa osusi aboa bia so unim nyansa enti you see edi won so de bia me ka kire mo wafa osunu a onim nyansa ya party asensu dia enu eti party no asensu di depict the true color of this government
92.3.
so you have an opposition party on control budget bia etumi ma uko IMF almost share say e-levy. I told you on this platform say the MPP themselves didn't believe in the policy of Modcop. Got here. We have a novel parliament under the 8th parliament. NPP kita 137 with near or say in Nkrof unim nyansa na ono yade ne ba independent. For me na for so no bako inti automatically no MPP aya 138 against NDC 137. If truly, sir, you believe in the policy, other than 138 na pass e-levy.
92.3.
Common sense is common, but it's not common to all people. And we shouldn't sit down for these thieves to always downplay on our intelligence. Me see, the show will be when they themselves never believe in what they are doing. But broni akuko. Ya tutu ama wa now di echire. Ya tutu ama wa now di echire. So this is where we are today. 2. Na gabi wa chire dako. Na odi ba say egurade nyankopon. Na fe agric minister aso be kabia. Ghana for the bomb sama ma won pay ye di omuko IMF. Another useless talk. So these are the people. It is our mama. We have the men and the economic management team. And say solid economic management team. Say Adani LPG, liquefied petroleum gas.
92.3.
Say the NPP solid economic management team no and LPG, liquefied petroleum gas.
92.3.
Say Adani from Eja Etuko and the NPP as a political party and their government, they are empty, inept, clueless, and useless. 92.3. They have wasted our time, wasted our resources, wasted everything. Me see, aban bi enu wo ba. Abaka tira o siba na me ba no, me ba be bo oman. But NPP the omo ba so ba be bo oman no. Omo ba se be bo okro no. Tie, encha am start blaming the national chairman of the NDC. Do you know why? Only in Crawford na mastermind and a parliament apai into a moment to me we are Ghana for 92.3. We must thank God we have this situation, this hank parliament. And this a Japan way come every chance they did everything. First and foremost, ye winni, but mufa kweti kwaso na mumfa mayen. Afreso munchiri aya Ghana for santu o machini ntu o mubotom. Omu ye nyina, but let me tell you, on my way ye nyankopon side the man so. So whatever you do, nyankopon be expose you. And then you are going back to IMF. It is such IMF now work on who be explain it ya Ghana for say because you told us in opposition say IMF nye. And it was your trump card, and now the company and now the buy, and then you are going back there. So where lies your credibility? Yay! And going forward, you have the voices, tapes are Monkasa Monumu Sama Mokasa Edifa IMF. So Abushia, Yentie John Kuma, Tie John Kuma, or no, and our deputy finance minister, Tie.
Only solution our friends on the other side have always preferred. Why don't you go to the IMF? Go to the IMF. We have shown that we have alternatives to building the economy of this country without resorting to conditionalities that will be imposed on this country. We will not go to the IMF today. We will not go to IMF tomorrow. And we will not go in as long as the NPP remains in power.
Okay, so they are not going until we are not going until MPP will remains in power. Just so far as MPP were power, no, they are not going. IoT breakers and Nankasa can kuntu kruko for Riata, Mr. All White. Obe out here.
But I can tell you, as my colleague, Deputy Minister said, we are not going to the IMF. Whatever we do, we are not. The consequences are there. We are a proud nation. We have the resources.
Right. And the finance minister and the deputy, almost say they are not going. And you have about me as
the best running mate in the world would not make a difference if the president is indecisive or incompetent. Best
right. And you also say a running mate or your best. But if the president is indecisive and not incompetent, president in a tip on Kosua, unya na niamede tu misribu anutie Dr. Kwesi Chei oya Ashanti Regional Communication Director osi nanado ye bodamfo nia obeka sienko IMF bia ye bodamfo oya MPP ni otie
papa abane peso ema 11 no eya de bia eba be boy. There's no doubt about that. So because say 11 ye yenko IMF bodam na meka ne ye twini ni ho meka se no pempe ana de nye pemfa na twini ni ho yenko IMF no na wabodam. I'm telling you, the person is mad. And your has pimping yes in pay. Ghana ya call IMF 17 times. Papa abandon the person or my 11 no eya debia eba be boy. There's no doubt about that. So because they say 11 ye call IMF wabodam. Na meka ne ye twini ni ho meka se no pempe ana de nye pemfa na twini ni ho yan call IMF no na wabodam. I'm telling you, the person is mad. And your has pimping yes in pay. Ghana ya call IMF 17 times.
Right, yemo yendi mwatemba kuda mepacho nipa okasei uko Asante mantem a ni oya bofotene ade ma party no aka wuntumi ho no ono ni osi obi biara abeka se yenko IMF no oya bodamfo sabi oya kasa eti nanado ahya sai amunko IMF eti kwasi chese nanado wa bodam rough nanado ayi wayi enti we nyame na meka o kwasi che 0303 40262 and 054182 5106. Me pacho ba stick to issues. Yang near young kawa hano obeka ye be you we fiso na bibi aso e kama. Ya from Alaska the door for shine.
Champion Alaska.
Yawuza me campaign manager papa bianco. The bi
Yabira papa Alaska Yamika and it's Saturday. Me can radio so Alaska. Brave boy in your Mosey in Agua. Alaska, which the way to Tama, a person who pants over fast, make and dada, Yamisha, Alaska, me did the house, over to my family, the blue. Alaska, when who got to say, he can say, area, near Obeka, he can say, no more shedding, no one shedding crying. Nanda Kupani MPP. Now we are much John Drama, Mama, the promise on to say MPP for Nanakufa, put John Drama, Mama, and put to Japan from me. I won't tell them to win. Because
Fabro Musa who said Deuteronomy, a MPP for intra, Deuteronomy, Old Testament, no, are they? Who didn't drop the door.
I didn't quite Deuteronomy, next over Alaska. Now, John Drama, and you want to say. Mukaji say ye levy and never ma awuto abakana yesika eye never ni bwadi subeti ye levy ni saba your mama kaje is a problem I want and ye levy and say inflation is no share no 27 27 say na 49 na me come to we are taking na kufa ni pipi ni ba umia no John am no Canada Japan for the fire one na mu John am no kasa honorable example for the proper. I'm more good support now. Honorable example as a son for nobody else a son, but I'm coming to over tax and Papa Namu Tuana Sabi is some bassa. Maybe could you require to reject secretary or that? We are the next people.
Right. Yawuza. Okay, yeah, that's much more the top of Famina Bruno. Would you be a Casovi?
My
Yamia Papa B. Can't you? Yanko. Yamiti ase.
We got share that for coming, but I don't want to. Minia, and you say, I'm passing down at Kidia, and you know, you can say, if you have a fellow,
maybe I told you, or your MPP, I can't regional communication director.
MPP are buying a for the what I didn't get you. Oh, I'm
as I know, children.
Yes, you know, you know, every disaster won't go on to grow to Somalia. I don't have to amount. They be previous who fought with the Baumia, that you for I have to put you once the flag and coupon and your boy, someone find your wood. What did I make an easy? Say, I'm part of the coupon about here, and if you fret that you for I have to put you once the cra or find a coupon find your wood. I didn't make us. For the opposition, the same almost cast a pair with you. One more for the fifth for one boy could see this young and your first uncle 92.3. Any young couple, one will become for the cause. Papa will be in Hunia, 1 year of my Ghana. Sebi will be empty at the hospital. A guy, he live in two fambolas and some party he live in.
Right.
In Solution Cosicidia, and you are someone of Poku for the bus who will get no one no say you make a crown. I mean, chia or my money, when you say, for some population in there, and or China, who float in the India, follow the digger for him when the couple will be deep.
Mate, we didn't about the Okasofi.
Alaska Award, Headmaster Award, Professor.
Fantastic. I would be uncle chow.
MPP are fairly Ghana for MPP at in the economic indicators no more here. Kino Foriata, Osafomafo, Akoto say, your friend say, Professor John Jamba for how to file out to know what the planning minister no more here. And that's how economists are no about here. 52.5 billion Ghana cedis no account to Cronfono, Kino Foriata no way. Santi Regional Communication Director no wa ba didi akufa adam atam so wa podom ni ndo se wa maje ilevi mudi kokko e bofta de tepa de nyina da ko sa wa maji kama transfer nyeki maje police smart transfer nyeki mabo push less than 300 billion maji transfer nyeki inde ilevi na mudi ko
right
so ska ko fo we anya akabina mama ya akamama kwa ame fo o ma feri ba mi ko kwa ma nche me national chairman samuel for sampofu na mche jina wana sedu nkatena Pablo na sha wiki organizer ana samija fivu organizer ana MPR sedu aruna malwasi MPP alusu mania
right udini babia okay udini babia ka Sophie
Alaska
yes sir
the calling some cash free at Mapole ubetimi afren tabro no
okay call us yanko
akoposhira ene juma suma wodi sumo my Ghana e kasem nyina wo na wo yine die media share akufo ado ne pawumia ene finance minister bebi president Mahama ewu pia no mufiso papa ne tira kwan na muko tunko toje en pane chawe mu adene sumo papa dia die as president mama na ho toba ku sei in Mahama the competent said was and more simple la mo se hono this yes
oh too bad on this note my emphasis I think sir my hello good afternoon I'm the last caller
Alaska de do
yes sir
yeah Alaska ipuni atamenkese
fantastic match fire ni enko
na kupoisha Alaska pate woni bibi
this awuka
Alaska pate ni kebi watamenkese sabuzo your friend say back no more o say minti awo because we say to madina we my Ghana NDC party no na kupoisha na na kupontu nko na me papa back no more be we ni tiawo yes Alaska Usha inyoma airport wo Ghana anu mo en usha we ye kan say IMF say sema ye ka waso na Alaska enu na wuka say bi say enu ti na mika say wo ye smart journalist no ye di bi o ma temo o ma ka so mu say ma o mu ka previous ones no enu wo na ye de be kan tawo because mama IMF ruku like as you say IMF ye aniyo person bia ni papa ho no ma ense fata what we say dey mu ma ko ho no oh, this especially the great John Dramani Mama, every Ghana for every Juma power, every go IMF shampoo to do to go up every my Mama for. Sometimes and that for a big here. That's a big ministry. You go to the problem market, you go to post do animal, you go to buy circles, do animal. Some no more whether it's the great Dramani Mama here, by any for public people by any of my people about me. And this of all I can say, oh, yeah, incompetent. I can see of IMF.
Okay.
So what's that? Who put the IMF? IMF now, some who are compared to one more. You can't communication of Benjamin Yamo, the new Alaska,
Auto FM.
Right, and she said America got it on IMF no Kubata Ghana ye join here 20th September 1957. Ye tia two sa MB before sir ye tia two enya the papa yenjai. Na many givers ever to train come on. Na answer na no nanado tie sa de we ye any Ghana for muje so for we come shey how we had the pa
chose like King Ahab has turned his heart from God for material blessings. He has turned his heart from God and has sold the destiny of the nation. So the president of Ghana will be one of the presidents that will walk away from the state house with a lot of shame and a lot of anger in the court of heaven. A lot of shame and a lot of anger from the court of heaven. And as long as God lives, unless if he will repent and change some of the steps he has already taken to put the nations into the jaws of the enemy to eat. But if not, starting with him to his descendants, no one will ever rise up from his family into state house or into prominence. even his party, as he leaves the office, it will take them many decades. Not that the opposition will come into power 2 terms and they will come back. It will take them many decades to return, because the nation of Ghana is one of the beloved of God. But as it is now, there is an exchange in the realm of the spirit. So even the nation of Ghana next year, 2022, there will be a lot of chaos in the name of demonstration, in the name of strike. There will be a lot of judgment on the nation. People will be dying anyhow. When it rains, the rain will rain with judgment.
Right. I was here, and when you suffer na aka, and nanado, and Guasian dear until Sir Ube Fisono, and now say Uba addressing the nation Abompire, and now say Uba Kacha Yamubisi and Pacha or Yankupo and Mamano, and Guasini a double. Dr. Kakari, Ayakasama for the Giver Scientific Herbal Clinic, Giver Scientific Herbal Center, and Amuya Center. And the center the Bibia won't be a center near Tambo Kobo penalty, your time for your Kobo through, your time for your Kobo corner, and when you want to know my hair.
Alaska the Don. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
I'm in fact when you're so chill with Tifu in Kwame VT.
That's right.
And might be your home use your friends and items. I won't know home baby.
And go back on with beer in the machines in England.
I was about me chairman of Papa, Panidin, and me think I'm a boy.
I say,
Alaska, as I say, in Sue to talk. Yempu, inevitable, in soon better. Minumi intimacy no quite, a better. Into young quite I bit me a CC and walk cry, na said soon for how I'm rain.
Very well.
Na the toss be a year in Sue to see a man and a papa numbi. Now we'll moon pin, Jaja, and Sasabri. Na oje won ho a enye
ni yafa no rheumatism no okay
obu hana ho tutu e ba jejejeje no dadem no tim no kram bui ni nyina ya de a hadwene na enu nyina echi no sisi Alaska obekọ no na awobri mu obi agye ice water de achele no agye to go aka ho
me de me pa di adwo
ni ehunu e basrochi eno no pe udi no ma ice water na guso de tene se udi aduane asrade won bebre a yemfa nsu adwo hohoro yenza enyi
okay
wo se na asrade na adeda wonsa na wo wutie mo de wa aka no kwa titiru adrawafo no zabe nyamo na mukum meba na mo yesu ho mo ni su ba nti me kan mo ntie me na mo ntie ase so besia kope fufu bi e posimu ene nkwam papa bi laisu papa bi edi no oni sa da age no ne mo traffic mu a no afre no agi to gbe owi a no agi soft drinks ibi na eho etwam fifiri wa no aboguso hinsa srade wo ena srade sensu a enyim ka srade a emane da eno chi no obi akwako di fufu brane ne aponchenam ama ne nsa kora wo ho ntimi nko
that's right
owi a no asaja ice water and soft drinks you wa body eguso e basa sane mana wo ye ni nyina na be me na ana me maame me papa e be ma wonya diabetes e be mo wonya BP the reason is se kaso obi anya BP e de bia mba ha me kirem tiawa e de kire titi se de be yente ase no betumi aba ni tiawa ne se srade ada wuntini no ntima moja ntimi ndi afusane yi 2.3 se kaso obi so nya diabetes a eno se ni nkire mu tiawa esi kira nke se e ba cells no ema body ni use no intimi ma cells no inti aka moja no na chese wanya moja broso na ni nyina no emma kwa ye niema nketenkiti bi ni ahweye bi a yenye eni bia na aso ni pintin bia da meye ne sa niema no ene kofa ba eni ni yetu Ghana fofo se mum yen kai tete ye nananom omu kwan na atese se wanya diabetes omu kwan na atese se wanya BP dine pass obonya BP so be ko fie bi mu na BP wo mu a na bia se fie no abusuafo wo mu no be egu nkran egu kuma sente wo mu ba no watoto ne ma soche indi abrefie ofo no wo mu na no mo tanya wo mu chopo beta no wo mu di nkwankoko no boga ngwae no wo mu na nya sa diabetes ene sa BP no but adinti na de it cuts across almost obia enkoda nyina nya To the extent say mu cancer and anu your newspaper report and it dangerous. See nipa be brain nya cancer. Mr. ni nyina far by ne say see anhwe ye didi yi a sebe de ebema sa ya de ahodo nyina no akoye so abu na kofo hawo e de apre. Enu achile nso no so wo yare BP any diabetes na akọ hospital ne ma orthodox nuru no a ye bono do bo a sep ani anopa na wonum awia na wonum anwumre da wonum afi wo wonya diabetes ne beduru bebi no ye be ma wa we insulin dependent na chese o pancreas na nkasa ntimi release insulin no ntimi say insulin no ye de ma na de akotena fi anopa na akọ o me ko me panie no adane nurse by force de no akọ enwumre me ko mpanie de no akọ wabra wo na wo numuru no na say we kidney and we liver because your liver no your kidney no and no woni padua no mu a etwetwe poisonous substance bi a bebe ni padua no mu a chemical drugs e ka ho bi enti etwetwe na wo numgum na etwetwe na wo numgum no na chese o ma no bre enti bedru bebi no agye no ho wabre enti basa afobo so na ase afrase na tatai na ebia de enti friend silence killer no se wo kidney ana wo liver ho ka wo se kidney ne yemienu ti ba ko ka ba ko ye dwuma enti ma hunu se sebe bibiboni bia ba ni padua no sanso na brebo no so eno ne the biggest organ e woni padua no eno so ho ka yemienu enti ba ko be se ya ma beto ba ko no na chesa afa die atrapo na aduru ba bia eno ne yetu Ghana fofo se no me hwe ye didie yie yenya srade nuane konkum nuane dodo no suatra no mum yente so de atoso bi ewu no yenya sawe obi ho didi ne nsuo si ho wote baako no anu nsuo baako ni nyina na maduane ne digest ye e do how brew eti bomodere ma won sanka give us a mixture teni ye wo person obinya diabetes anase obinya BP e woni padua mu no ma won sanka give us a mixture odi anopa bia wo didi wi a no wanu matrema mienu enwuro didi wi a no wanu matrema mienu e beboa masrade e waduane mu a e kwa akọ deposit wo system no eso ate ebebo masrade wo system no so afiri mu kakra na wuntini no mu ada ho na moja na timi adi afurusa ne kama and you give us a mixture na give us a mixture na you register with FDA say a malaria duro tatahwe it is also moja ahwe na say wonya malaria jaundice and fever on say no so the symptoms no bi ni say wuntimi ni di no aye ho ya samo da bia wonyare nso ntiapo no aye mremremremre etoda na wo de na ho pochecheche. What drew a give us herbal mixture? Give us herbal mixture. And the sounds of boost to your immune system because of lemon any neem tree na a woman. It's a bad woman, come on, young couple of the Peruvian Makuti and Yaramayeno. Give us herbal mixture, but Mumia Dean, no more to make brandy, no more to make tragedy in the Peruvian at the Amay. It give us herbal mixture, no. Miss Rawa, apart from say fighting malaria, no. A bonso na nesradia every year system, no. And the sounds of my immune system, no, a strong. Pharmacy shop herbal shop bia bebo room no onsa beka give us herbal mixture ho maka ne say wie no na emema no so asebe prebiasa na mayam tin ne ne ye die ne exercise ayenye ne anadudi die nti ama ya mre wo mpam as say caffeinated drinks say energy drink we ye no okurim afi kura de beduru baby die na chese drugs are import to the extent say bi ho mo for narcotic Mr. Emwa edo haba brewa kuma mo nya cardiac arrest ana akuma yade eno no se be ma wo mre wo mpamu a se obema ne mu mre se wo ko sine nimu ana se si aboje mu no wadura wo hia me as a natural remedy advocate me comfort the ama wo give us P capsules and a give us co capsules give us P capsules and give us co capsules be me na na wo pa adwo fi ada nwumre ya kofi na yire twel enko nkotena bia ba nko bonko mo boko no mu nyina adeda na fe wo so kude no akwakoda da bi ye bema na fa ni dia ne ahosete kofi ni hu so wo bema mu a ma won sanka give us P capsules and a give us co capsules o de why masturbation no what twetwe ama se bia ma body na be so sensitive to sex o dopamine na trigger it wo hu oba ho kekekora wutimi je mu a me ka kire wo draw a give us P capsules and a give us co capsules wo jaya e beboa mo asa ye bema biu na onsaka no afre ni akyekere oni ema bi abetwe ho e de afiri ho se wo tie me na wo de ne ye nam yade STI se ye oba se ye bema wo beto give us P capsules no to give us co capsules no mema na de give us P no beto 2 no to give us co no 1 be minu aba wo no so wanya nam yade a wo beto give us P capsules no 1 not to give us cold capsules no one. We are mumiemu munkosho lemon any garlic kentema na mumfreyen. Ye betra mo kwan befa so am de lemon ni garlic na beboa. Give us P and give us cold capsules no na tu enemu yade a wanya no say ye gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia na nkeka ho no ye tu ase ama ho ato eba means a enkofo how bia emrewo misro dodo akonya ba akontena so nche number si na frɛ ne ntwetwe nkomo wɔ kire ho ne hwehwɛ kwan befa so ebitimi aboa wo ye numbers no e 0501 55 6828 T number debut 0501 55 6828 and I bet me so for 0543 222 470 0543 222 470 and offering so nkomo bi o bia no ye no bebo mama nti o pharmacy shop herbal shop and drugstore bia bebo room no e ade a wonsa ebeka bi ko for for Gapson pharmacy and a Delight pharmacy ashaman Ekus pharmacy and a Widema pharmacy nana boache e wotema community 1 and Little George e community 5 Fidels e Ablikuma Farm Milk Junction honoma wokoha masala chini nchen ubenya bi e honomo kaso for Tribe of Judah Ducat and a Farmer Trust Logi heba enso wotesa na woko honoma e ade a wonsa ebeka bi moma yenye ho adru Tony K e suhum Tony K suhum woko wa wonsa beka bi na intimate trase e apomdi mo momfre ni nkomo ni ehwe kwan befa so yebeboa mo Alaska the Don the award winning presenter
that's right
Nyamisha papa eni nyamenye djuma.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I go bed safe. It make my teeth white when it comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale. Happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
All SIM cards in Ghana must be registered again with only the Ghana card. Yes, only the Ghana card.
You will not be able to make voice calls, use mobile money services, internet, and all other services linked to your SIM card if you don't.
To register, dial *404# and follow the prompts. You will be required to send the following details on your Ghana card: Ghana card number, surname, first name, date of birth, and sex.
You will then receive a special code which you will present to your nearest service provider agent or customer care center for your biometric details to be captured. Remember to add your digital address.
Dial *404# on your phone to start registering your SIM card today.
For more information, contact your service provider on 100 or the National Communications Authority on toll-free number 0800 110622. Register your SIM card to stay connected.
CD capsules. My body say.
What body imprensa?
CD ointment. And also,
what brand CD imprensa?
Se wo pe immune booster pa se de onipa kwa no be ye wadwuma se de sa simple kope CD capsules enyarewa mo ba rough ye nim so anante ana wa yadwuma kakra bi no abra ye so week bia
enya me ha pa no
enya what CD capsules nkan wo ya so mle kope bia wo house watcha
ena CD ointment
eya duro tatahwe ada obenya ho no ko CD herbal center ya wo ye CD ointment ni CD capsules no e wo la shibi Shalom Sport ya e ben 19 Junction na ko tie se general body pains pimples nya lukoto dwe no ya nya ekọ na poso hunam ya CD ointment enti few days shrim ekọ ya wonum di CD capsules shrim ekọ wonum CD capsules no na wo di CD ointment nso massage
na menya ni nyina bi wo he
pharmacies chemical and herbal shops dodo a from 050-5767-425 and 0209-682836 apinfo abate wo mo manufo ne kwada wo ne fiedum yenu nka ho FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie nkrato mu agiatum seye.
Do you need money to start a business? Do you need money to expand your business? Are you a government or a private sector worker in need of money to sort out some needs? Are you in need of an emergency loan with the ability to pay? Quick Credit will loan you money so you can repay in flexible terms. It's collateral-free loan with no susu, savings, account opening, no deposit wahala. You just need to be a Ghanaian with your Ghana card. Quick Credit covers all forms of loan, and so you have no excuse not to work this 2022 and beyond. Call Quick Credit on 030-2200-390 or 0596-920-833. Take note that we do not give loans via the internet. Beware of scams. We are regulated and licensed by the Bank of Ghana. Terms and conditions apply. Quick Credit, lending made simple.
Hey, Breku, Mr. Doctor, your way, I say, Zian Natural Clinic, doctor. Eddie no desire. Ain't a baby drunk one. Doctor, no, ya do. Oh, yes, sharp. Nancy, one woman, you didn't know. Their pressure, nay, diabetes, no. Say, why ye come, say.
No, Doctor, 3 days has now okay.
I want no one 3 days now, kind of anything.
I have for one, our friend Doctor, 3 days. Nedro can one, no, you're for no stress. You might want you know, Yadia, diabetes, a war, asthma, the prostate, have my fibroid, a face one who you are, Yadia. What they call Doctor 3 days what one casaba casawanum, said Doctor Nedro Najo Cra. Or ya when you need or we are never yet. Doctor 3 days. Who didn't what you must have also cast was Zen Naturalist Clinic and or old Ashoman, Alloway Johnson.
Tamanso Ashaiman, Christian Village, adjacent RCGC.
Zen Natural Clinic. Saman for Diakonia when Ubionia Diakobia, Nansachi, Nadan and Sambonia Sanqua. Doctor 3 days or Meme Drobi, the Bema used to be no about the da, or Banas Manasa Matia Castle, or Basu used to be another Bema Tiacaso. Wonderful. Production 0553-213-587 and 0246-594117.
92.3. Right. I wish I am Mama Kwaba. Ha, eya, amucho 92.3. Aha na Ghana kasa anso ana Ghana for unity. Midin Emmanuel kwesi Mate from Alaska that on the king of the airway. Simpieso award-winning show. It's about 2 minutes to the top of the hour, 2 p.m. Still live on your radio. Keep the messages coming at us when Mejibri Akaini. So the amount was 0541825106. Abushia Dr. 3 days and Zian Naturalistic Clinic. Aya ya resabia yeri hahama na edi juma. Na debi asema yaka se Yesu Kristo wiye. O sorry nansa anana demiensa so ana o sorry ye. Eja oba ni susu kronkron aya the Trinity. Abushia adie bia yaka se ye miensa na ya na ye. Efise ni nyina mono wie mi kamfo aya Zian Naturalistic Clinic adi amount. Yawo Kumasi Atimatim. Na asian se oyonku da ne woda na wabade amagana fonti watre na kwaba manei waba bepie won kran ene ne important dem say de kan nyina ne say yare bia ye fra ne say yare yesa e de maw say ya wo mu hawo say ye dompe mu hawo say ye moja mu hawo say mpo hunam anabi bia enkoye e wo hunam no obete ne te e de amaw o say shrosam say ye di ahama no ne mfa eye yendi duaba ne mfa ne haha no ensa yare doctor akokwa ibretum akopen rubrani no hine atwemu nsuo na bafo kwanso kra na oye umoja mu hwehwemu na onipadua mu hwehwemu a na ose wo e wo se yeye na niam so ye kama fa ma na eba no diabetes a esichire yare a obrani beka oye specialist eba no aye stroke a me pa cho se asia the nansom pepe wo so hu de ekọ say ye awo mu ha oba ne bema sempo wo ba no na niam bi nkoye ewo ho so se we nyina ne niam abobọ so ne ne mo so ye especially ne fa no aye goiter ana se kompo no abusia ye nya operation bia obeti ne te e de amount na bibia nso aye kama pa Zian Naturalistic Clinic, yawo Old Ashoma, Aloe Junction, Sanso and Ashama Tulaku Christian Village, opposite ICGC, and also yawo ho. Na Old Ashama no, uniye betumi atwetwe nkomo 0244 264 001 0244 264 001. Eye Old Ashoma Aloe Junction, yem branch no, ni yem twetwe nkomo awo sa homa maboso yi 0244 264 001. And Ashaman Tulaku a Christian Village and I say any ICGs in the edition. No, so bet we have 0559 371 927 0559 371 927. Zia Naturalistic Clinic or see 3 days per nompe ewu nyina benya nkwa. Abushia bomodin say oni yen ebetu kese na bibia nso ay kama pa the amount. So enough job training as you can tell say samre waba obi adwuma magana fo adwuma na wenye adwuma ye na manonifo kuraba benye bia ye na umpe we na upe den. So now sir yan kan tell we say 250 Ghana cedis per the bema okwenya ama wasua said ye nwa snow farming, banana bread, air condition installations, portable biogas, hair conditioner, hair shampoo, powdered soap, biodigester, and a concrete covert, brown sugar, yogurt, electric fencing, and a CCTV camera installation. Ninyas to nurse, ebe bomodi a chiro, na bibian so ya kama pa. Ocean countries on the 9th, West African Senior High School, friend was Madina Denta Ho and Ebutu, Utua 250 Ghana cedis, Abemo Akwenya, na wa friend number C. Friend number C na the Ewo Hobiano, only Steve Nurse, and to whom come 055 555 9464 and 055 555 9465 055 555 9465. Steve Nurse Job Training Center. Osibra na ye ma odache ni da so a ebua emampuntu eba wabra bom. Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited ejuma a ye bobusua ema busua koresu ye bobusua ma busua ho kire no ye bobusua ema de anije eba se wo pedwetre ana uye ejuma dada na wo pesika kakra atre wo hiem ana fe na oba be hye ejuma na se ni nyina ti wo twa nyina se Quick Credit Investment Microcredit Limited ebedu wakajinem ni ahia ni Ghana card bomodin sena free SHS enwa ni sapono sanso na Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited enwa ni Ghana card se wodi Ghana card ba ewu hia se wo bie susu account savings account ana wo bie account bia enu be ma wakwenya no wa friend number C 0302 200390 0302 200 390 and 0596 920 833 0596 920 833 kai se nipa bonfo aba na hwe no bi amfa su akwanda ne wa chenchena nipa bonfo aba enti osi anka nkere wo se ma wani nda ho omo ma loan e wa aba 14 tankase ne so kai se Bank of Ghana ama Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited mpani for 2 media creators wo yamao busua no mo ishisha kakra wo ho Quick Credit osi kwampa ye fa so a ye bo busua obrebie ni ho abusua awie ba Herbal Center mpani for tenase na iba sadi kaptenase ansa na obenya akwanya no wetie interview yi twewose aposi papa abedwa maso ka chako toothpaste ni ka ki toothpaste afia ka chako no eboa mpanifo emomanum da ho ema bibia so kama ka toothpaste no so no ka kiss toothpaste no so eyenkwala fiti efficiency efiti efficiency no kope mesia bomodin se obetwi usi na wanum da ho nanum kanka de ya na nye obi wa ne sigud su fita na so kasa na mu yinka bomodin se odi chako ni ka toothpaste ka kiss ebetwi usi na nyama so kama pa edi ama FDA di omsasha asese wendie eye enti station a wutie no 92.3 esi mami kotonkoli wo se dai
baya masisemira to ahasem mani ahuto FM 92.3 FM alafia riki
weyo enti samre iba sadik atena se dia iba sadik
the dawn. Alaska the dawn. I mean, the Accra afternoon show host of the year.
My gym mayor number so.
Oh, sir.
Oh yeah.
That is a mayor in afternoon show host.
That's right.
Oh, man.
I
want to be serious. I want to be serious.
Right. Iba Sadik. Ujanshi no. I was here near the two.
Me Caribbean. So no. Once I be me.
That's right.
Me were 18 and I was 16.
Jibako.
Nti wedding.
Yes,
okay, omo ayo mo fi spinter se ba na doso.
Okay.
I say omo mo fi 16 no.
Okay.
Nti adi se me no Iba Sadik 18 junction.
Alright, and now what am I eating for? Sima doing time.
Yo, I'm say e weda se na edin chia ka se e ma etiefo nyina. Se de bi omo ni no em say ban he ba center de e apomodin fie. And internet transisa na che say apomodin komo and the Baba some etiefo nyina. So omo nim say obi biara ne na mu bu e ba bi mo ban he ba center e ade a ya ka ne na sie ni ama ne dompe no asese ni a na ayet se ne nanka en o how bi ana se amane bi a emu da se ne de wo no sa pepepe na oba bi mo ban he ba center aye no ne na no kura crutches no nti e bi a ne sisi ana se ne jonku na ye ne ya ana bia ne nemu ebu ya na ne spine aye na chi bremo na ho touchmenti ama okura ho crutches o de nante nipa no ba be pie mo ban he ba center na ene akoya na crutch e de sifie a esi o nankasa na de na mienu enante ne na bia o te hweche mu enam ne sisi aye na yenti no ene se nipa no apa he na wheelchair ele esi o anampo bebi okoto wheelchair no kra no o sande microphone ade akwa akomom enam se na ye warranty bi o ho ene nti no okoto e twi kakra o te ban he ba enka aba be pimo ya se ho ene obaya ban heba nyame nam ye so esa ne ade no ene akopa ke ade no ana so san de akobaka akwakwede ni sika de egu ni butuma ese osan ne nam ho asumdiem ene ti se utie me na se bia wo how bi o no mpemu se bia spine aye wa chibremo ene ho atochima ana se bia o dompe ene ho atochima ne se awo abai ana se nsiu ahya se egugui na say or how and I say whether necessary or how I can say about it also but be any also down when editor baby bakope ban heba center ya see ho and also baby pm send a bear also bet me ade ho free side don pemu ya de ne akoda ya akoda nko a da wa brabo so ade bia onam na ho na mututu ona mu reveal the day a real career and I say bi mpo a onam kra na utimi say ukutodwe cap na da so no say kokoro na say secretary na ho no and I den awie na mum cartridge na we free okutodwe no so a den na betimi de asi na nemu na se bibia ni ho betimi de asi na nemu agi so ba be people ba heba center e ma ye nam e bibidro kwan so esan e kire na na de sie ni na cartridge na we no asan reform bi ama ene also what me afa on to ma pefra eni ti no se utie mi na se wo how bi sa de a na ba bi ba ko pe ene so down we ni e de kire ba heba center ase ho ye number ai didi juma o eye Accra memu ha ena ko Florida eno eye 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 and then the number he did juma or enkra ene ko Florida and intimi se otie me na se o ko Florida so dia and say ban he ba seta ba bipi mu ho say baby afi baby ase bia afi Accra na aba na afa ju so a first traffic light edika no yan try a awde ko Florida kroma baby ho e friend ba 205 usi ho pe ban he ba seta yon sanifa so a anampo se bia afi ko Florida krom na aba obetimi asi o 205 anase obesi o sports stadium usi o sports stadium anase 205 atwa kwanim na nante ko baby e from Mobic filling station odu Mobic filling station na nante ko ase o kakra bon se ban heba center yo ano ho a na chese wa be pibo ho ama wo so wa beja yare enam se bia na nkran e kwan wa edema na mom no e bia bia wo no e ben ko Florida enti na so eden kokoko piem e ho na se wo nkran hanso dia ene e baby ba ko pe ene so down weni e de kire e ban heba center ya so ye ho baby mienu na betima fa e aba enchense bia fitema ashaman klagon ho baby na ba we fa ka se ukonunga barrier na wa shre mate ni se won si wala shi bi 16 junction wo si 16 junction so akwa no straight e da ba be piem o baby e ho Baus Hotel ofi Baus Hotel at Nurse Junction ho na mema to ne din say Ban Junction and it no say bi abet my friend E Ban Junction there and also ho we say symbol kakra isi ono amane afase na aba be pimo ya say bi a sprinters so na nama actually mate ni so be si 18 Junction na osia stations ebi wo ho a taxi phone ne load wo ho na chom say ko ba bi a e from ho Ban Heba Center obi a ho bi a enim ho anasa akoda ketwa kra betima so nsa e da ba bi pim e ya se ho sene we also how anasa mane bi etete no watimi ade ho e de afrim se o ka nso na utwi a e no be kwa kopi ba bi e from ho ICGC cover tempo anasa sorry down akwa na de ni mo pe no e de ba be pim ho Ban Heba Center ya se o ne mo Alaska enkomode kese o ho e na wie ni se Ban Heba mpanifo tenase ehun se krumo ayehye na sikani amanfo butu
so ayehye but any demonstration
there be no demonstration
okay
Ban Heba staff mpanifo etenase hu ni se sene ene memu ayeden ama amanfo yade enso etete nkrofo nanso omunya na nka omekwa kope apomuden enso enam se fa meko na eni ho ntino nipa ne ntimi nkope apomuden pa ene ntino Ban Heba ya adwin say efiti sabre ekone de obi biara oba be pimo Ban Heba bia na ya review your prices na say oba ho nkware a obenya discount ewo bibi biara ba be say massage na oba obenya hu discount say physiotherapy ho na pese oba obenya discount say ebia obi a yaje na to ward kra no still obenya hu a discount and say oba general clinical and so obenya hu discount and it no say bia utie me na bia onompemu ya oya Nemo no we who say na kunya sika we na da kwakosa ho ya de Ban Heba say de bra eno mpokra your flexible payment system ho a eno say bia e ba ne say bia untimi sika ni na sa aprekope
ye be free ama
ye enye free de nemo mutia na kakra
ya resamu promax
we tia no kakra kopem tama we wie ni na right ni say bia o how bi e woni padie ma say ne henia e na e wo so etete wo say fibroid na etete
e masika sem no ma yare no
ku ade kasia be ma ninti no wontimi nkonkope ahe e Ban Heba Center ene de fa no to njiansa nemom no bra be pimo ho oba be pimo ho a sene wo ya de tie bia no ana sene also wa ho den e osikasem tie bia no eye Ban Heba mpanifo atranse adwe hu se wapomden hu ehia ye ene ti no ase ehwe na yeso ye ma wapomden pa ene ti no oba be pimo ho a ene se na no pe na manfo difa ho era mse ko kan no network bi so se si ni si na ekọ ene ti no
amanfo ba o se muye
wo se muago ene ti no ahoto se de ya efia era mse
that's right
ai ti no se Sunday message no so eba ha se ne be ya obi a oti ahoto anaso mo amudi achi from ahoto ni ade na mo Ban Heba Center so and you say be obi oba foforo pe wa ba ho de dakra o samba review and I'm say Ban Heba de oba ho a e ma o edru ma okofi kokono ma so samba back to review yes say e hwese dru ne sign na e o ni pedie no ehu hia say e sesa no ana say sene oba ye ananka o complain no akofom ana say nkofom ye ho ne de nyese oba ho once for ana o maybe e ade o ye subject to review abribia afen so ya de bi ade ba bia so ye make sure say you to ase kra prekope ama na fru ni pedie no enti enene nkomode a e ho anything no so say okofu dia branch a sankomo ya meken obenya bi e ho ana say oba be piem akra nso a sankomo ya meken obenya den obenya bi wo say okokuma asenso branch no so obenya sankomo ni bi e ho ani ti mema sikasem enye o hawa ebemo a o ya de etete wa opese okopɛ ho Android lo Ban Heba Center no ene ebema o academy na sebema yare aka wato ani ti no hye no so na bra be piem friend number ni sisi yi na de akiri eba be piem ho ani ti no me free bees ema enkrofo say first ten course beba ha me wa ha me kasei ofra kase wote se me say o ka first ten ho dia na say oba a special discount aside general slash na ya no we me personal we have them man for nipa 10 both Accra ne Kufurudia baby abe free bia no de kase what say me kan sa na mum no say o ka 10 ho ana o ka 10 ho ana e buku nti no oba yes oba be follow under and no me slot na me de mama for and I'm saying me aduma me da me salad pa and it is salad me salad
oh and na just we can my panta very busy pa
me Nigeria it you for ni ya bi
mama ntia Alhaji Ali Dusabo Professor Ali Dusabo
yes and Alhaji na oton
and Babs so mi tia no
Alhaji ba oton cement na iron say o ka so am say de bia o 30 pa no ono so uchi ano na am say ka shen so obekum na fie oti no chense o fa na mnamra
that's right
eti number ni bi 0244 988 004
004 0244
988 004
004.
And it's no, I'm on first see first time now. Make Canada. Oh, one friend now fresh now.
Actually,
so much for her bass and who baby people higher. DB at Tibiano. Yeah, they are a big gun.
But I say, okay, Iba Sadik and I will turn in car or your Kasama for the ma Baheba Center. This takes us to quarter past 3 p.m. So live on your radio. The name still remains the same. The commander of the airwaves, Alaska, the Don, the king of the airwaves. I was at 0541825106. If you are Schwarzenegger, say, only IMF and penny for our call be. If we are my NTO.
Don't give us any monetary support, please. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is Sikaso.
It is Sikaso. It's what come there.
We are sitting on money, Dr. Baumia.
Trainees are suffering. Nurses are suffering. And nursing trainees are suffering.
That's Iron President. Don't mind him. Kenoforiat, don't mind them. Please don't give them anything, okay? Whatever they're coming to tell you is not the truth. Do you know every MP in Ghana is using a V8? Don't mind us, please. Hello. Good afternoon. Is this IMF? My name is Queen Schwarzenegger. I'm calling you on behalf of Ghanaians. How are you, Christine? I heard that my people are coming there. Don't mind us. No, don't mind us. Don't give us any monetary support, please. We are sitting on money. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is Sikaso. No, don't mind Dr. Baumia. That's Iron President. Don't mind him. Don't mind anybody. Kenoforiat, don't mind them. Please don't give them anything, okay? Yes. Whatever they're coming to tell you is not the truth. We are sitting on money. If you don't know, we are. Don't mind us. Do you know every MP in Ghana is using a V8?
All right, if we are here, that say only IMF on behalf of Ghanaians. Right, this takes us to 17 minutes into 3 p.m. live on your radio. I'm on 92.3. On the line, I Jonathan Asante Ochri, are your political analysts. My come on with regards to now you share the posture of our government communicators or the government on one kasa with regards to I had the announcement, sir, yeah, engage I had the IMF for a bailout. But you be so after the announcement, you know, I'm a poster at the saying, and then you can answer one. Gabia Saroche Dako, sir, and this no delay in the passage, and then Ama levy, I mean, the same. They are out also you know, the Greek minister said, Ghana for the Bonsa Mama won, say, Omudi Oman finally. Echo IMF no mu do mba ya ne papa Jonathan Santiocho yama kwa ba de ba auto FM Simpieso na won promote say very well ejumdie no do so saade a ya na ya from at the time I do critical way into fache yen
oh sometimes make you quite a kind of so
and you're not blogging no one Asemu and they are now we chiri there as a friend no about the who call here there E11 nko but ene aka aba ne se E11 no entumi nkukuru se edu enti na akwa ne se aya ka moto bi aye friend no IMF no na do ahye se ye nko na no na Greek minister one of us say ombe ye ne kama pa na Ghana for be bonsa mamon because the best decision
be a minister of this country. If today you have food inflation alone, and my here, you sit there and you complain nothing for food and jobs. That is the only thing they are showing as a Greek minister. You are failed woefully. Ghanaians are better judges of that. Ghanaians are better judges of that. You know, so but interview or from Ampenia or my and I just am Ampenia Kunya I have to
Ah, I want to say Mampania when I have one.
I have to the extent to say, imagine just Cape Coast to Takrade, I took for 300 Ghana on Friday. And then Monday, Sunday, I had to buy 200 and I said, speak with you, I'm still in Takrade. When I'm first to back to Cape Coast, I have to buy another petrol. How much am I paid per month? That is the reality. And you know, in Kabaya, they should learn how to communicate, especially some penny directed. So, young IMF, young conference, shares and a bit to me at the 3 and 9 the Bieda. And you know, you love your summer will be Simon and dear. It is the most, in fact, of all nuisance taxes, you levy is the number one.
Oh, really?
Be one in Nimukra or no buy no my house.
Auto FM.
The most nuisance of all taxes. So thank you. I even thought it's a bank when you can't taking your momo from the bank near there. It came with series of deductions. I got angry. For what? The salary that has been taxed already. And is it not annoying that you go and buy fuel, taxes upon fuel, and if you buy using Momo, they took another deduction. And the fuel attendant is telling you to add charges. What are the charges? You have charges coming from the company itself or the platform itself, and the government. What kind of system is this? Who does that? Is this a promise you give? The productive economy has become more than a tax economy.
Right. And my younger to the substantive issue. Now we were meant to believe, sir, when MPP was before they ascend the throne, the presidency, we were meant to believe their Trump cast and it's IMF na a caricature. IMF idea amodin musuo aban bi obeko bibia ya aban no incompetent or tip on course or crude to aban kasa say nyina even in the midst of Ghana na economy ni crash kura no Ken Kuntu Krukoforiata any ni deputies were captured on tape to have said the say IMF ne IMF for China. So as a political analyst and a Ghanaian who nim say na oman economy ni etino, say president had directed such a team said they should engage the IMF for bailout. Echira was saying
well, and I pay a bit time in one say, am I surprised? One, I am surprised and at the same time not surprised. I'm not surprised because figures, and let's just trace it. Abra and this are buying a call IMF for program credibility for our homegrown program. Ghana were faced with this energy crisis then.
Very well.
And obviously
92.3
my cost of production it is a cost of production a cost of about affected in terms of food in the whole corner. Then by 2016 they were able to solve the problem of energy. So the 900 million for that 3 years or so, the NDC government got just a little over 300. Ebba MPP for Abreso, which is the 600 and beyond. And there no, and a more who said program or more extend.
Okay.
So extend, And I go see 2019 now.
Aruto FM.
Who can watch a party? No.
So when you have somebody like a finance minister, I can put as minister. Look, the guy is shrewd in businesses, raising bonds here and there, but at a cost to the nation. At a cost to the nation. And then, 2019, when they exited IMF program, it allowed them a free hand to go to the commercial and raise bonds, big bonds. It's I'm imagining say, oh, we have done a rebase of the economy, the debt to GDP ratio, kind of home, you bet me away. And no Pom Kruma and the NAM said they are doing shrewd borrowing.
That's right.
The federal government did not do shrewd borrowing. When it started like that, kept telling them, you should be very careful. I'm not oh, we are doing shrewd borrowing at this percentage rate. What is the value? The previous government left 120 billion cedis debt, inclusive all government that had come. One government bet at the over 200. Almost 300 or so.
That's right.
Almost 300 billion debt at the account.
Aruto FM.
6 years. 6 years going to the 7th year. How do you expect to manage the economy like that? When you have a president who lives like an Arabian king, a luxurious president. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that before. Oh, we're raising bonds. And you could see, sir, about 40% of these kinds of bonds you're raising are going into corruption, are going into charges, fees, consultancies. And so now there is no allowance. And in some few months, if IMF and the in terms of ongoing program, we will be queuing for fuel like Sri Lanka.
Like seriously?
Sir, on my see a two fango. On my two fango.
I 3 oil fields.
Just had one. Now they added 2 more to yours. Your level of incompetence is beyond measure. Your level of incompetence. Look, the point is that if we cannot point to monumental projects, I bet me are running around. Me are solving home debt. Yeah. Then I don't see the wisdom in the kinds of money, the bonds that they raise, and the kinds of things they use the money for. You can talk of Ghana Gas. It was part of, I think, $1 billion or so project. What you say, and that is self-financing. Go to Terminal 3, you see things of that nature. So we also need to see things of that nature as far as our current president, our current government is concerned. It is just quite unfortunate where we find ourselves. And I'm not surprised, the center was not holding. Abra 2019, you start to say Jessica, Sikapudo left, right, center. The Maya one in the NTA.
Aruto FM.
By 2020 now, COVID didn't hit here. So, you're about me and I don't near the ultimate. Near Dr. Baumia, you're back and you're not born out of the fact. I don't also forget the minority even warned them. You've taken some of the debt out, the S-less bonds that you've used, and so you've issued in own quarter. And then to the IMF, Abba Krum, Abba Mine, they did not listen to voices of wisdom, and that is where we find ourselves, and it's just quite unfortunate.
All right. Before we
I'm not surprise element, and they say we are a proud nation going to IMF. The consequences are there. And that is the finance minister.
Very well.
We in government, we know the kinds of things the vice president said when he was out of government, before 2016, thereabout.
Very well.
You know what the president said? We had created a monster out of the IMF. But the same IMF that ensured that when Mr. Mahama took the country there for policy credibility, he was able to grow the economy in such a way that even 2017, they predicted that Ghana was going to grow beyond 7.something%.
Very well.
How were they able to do so? It was because of the investment of the previous government, and they were sure, say, follow program, and positive. And that is what our current government enjoyed until they exited the program. And they started doing their own budgets and their own policies. This is where we find ourselves.
Very well. Before we take leave of you, I'm saying I'm very cordial. But and now me research room now me go to maybe about the IMF. But so sure IMF no they painted it to us according to say I had the money be they are not money in the background is the IMF is an organization of 190 countries working to foster global monetary cooperation, secure financial stability, facilitate international trade, promote high employment and sustainable economic growth, and reduce poverty around the world. Ghana, in fact, you're joining IMF 6 months after we gained independence. That was 20th September 1957. Now, say you got down Cuba time say now you're quite a fast way you quota nasi yentu. Now, I buy take you over a percent portrait and say as a amobra cool near the Wakwakodom. Nene, they are going back. Ghana for whom about saying.
Oh, a bunch of incompetent people whom we have allowed, say, sometimes, yeah, now.
Was it a bunch of them?
Incompetent people.
Whom we have allowed to?
We have allowed.
Very well. Jonathan Santiago Chineka say.
A bunch of incompetent people. Look, I have received some tapes from people who are stand members of the party in government. What you say? They are referring to the leadership as a bunch of incompetent guys. They don't have the men as they claimed. They don't. And that they have even put Dr. Baumia and the finance minister in the same bracket. A bunch of incompetent persons. That is what is happening. I have said this morning that the vice president is nothing but a theorist economist.
And nothing but a theorist economist.
Yes. That particularity is nowhere to be found. You are the chairman of the EMT. What can you boast of? If you have not been able to show leadership, I always say that the president is not competent when it comes to figures and data interpretation on Konba. He doesn't have the wherewithal. What he has is law, whatever. And he's an out-and-out politician, oratorial skills. But you have the technical competence, so to speak. And about the same COVID figure, modern map, a different. Finance minister COVID figure a different. Dr. Baumio's figure that a different. You're quite nearby.
Say, yes, COVID, a novel about Danny, COVID as or Sisa.
People will go to jail because of COVID.
Very well.
People will go to jail because of COVID expenditure. Because on my way, we can say we spent over 500 million in what? Distributing sanitizers, Veronica buckets, nose mask. They gave me just one nose mask and a cloth one. The rest, I bought it myself. So how did we get there? How did we get that?
Very well.
Some of us, we need to be citizens because the kinds of money we are paying to build the economy is too much for us to sit on the fence and allow people who think they are more Ghanaians than us. Going forward, this may not be but I think it's a fair bet now. I don't think that Ghana is hereditary. We shouldn't be allowing that. We shouldn't allow someone who is that old to become president of this republic. That is not good for the.
I don't want to say forecast the same thing.
Oh, they don't have. You see, Ghana human heading.
Okay.
And conforce was heading.
And I want to say I dream a typewriter. I dream. Say as your computer word.
Na some opinion said that near on Papa.
Right.
Yeah, we are all aware because Nipo Kasa Ocean and Oseni and I mean he's old. He's nearing 80. How many people can even walk at that age? So I think it's not really good. And sometimes you know, I didn't I'm one. What you say? I'm one. Since I had so much to go about you know, and how should it happen that your cousin should be one of the powerful persons in the government when the person is not holding any position in government?
What's the de facto prime minister?
Certainly.
The MPP calls him MPP for no friend of God. Gabi, G, Ochiri, OD, Gabi, Oshi, Dakun.
I'm not surprised. Even when
Auto FM.
TV Joy FM this Saturday, look at the display of arrogance. Telling something here there that he was not listening. He's not listening. And the man had to go on break before they continue the program. You understand? So, I mean, it's just an impossibility. It's just an impossibility.
Very well.
And can you tell me, say, a man bank and a finance minister will bomb and penny from say, a man penny will still have the guts to tell us that he still has when people complain about nepotism in government, the effect of it, this is where we find ourselves.
Very well.
We have done so many things with the finance minister, who happens to be his blood relation, that there is no way he will die with him. He believes in loyalty, but not the health of the nation, the economic health of the nation. Someone who does not believe in the IMF, how can you ask him to lead the team?
Jonathan Asante Ochiri, political analyst. I think you have a lot on your chest. Now, what be your papa bring up here? What about the studios of Ahunto? Near digesting the issue because I feel crap ne kukuruba. You better ask your papa. Right. I was here. Jonathan Asante Ochiri, a political analyst. Chono na uti ni kasi ni na tutwe komono. In a studios, Kujo Adupoye, Eastern Regional Secretary of the NDC Atenase, sounds soon as usual, boss. And also at Tenase. Now, answer now, no, in 2016, John Dramani Mahama, and any NDC Amanu Kono, Amuko, IMF before the MPP, but the Yenti in your kind, say more, Namoka, and a external and a global crisis. Obisas Argentina, some global crisis, let me skipu a Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, na Ghana, quite a bit attack. Yenti Doctor about me, and Yamnamikai.
Question that you have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How? How does it happen? Question that you have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How? How does it happen?
If you look at it, and then more Ukraine and Russia. It is your baby says Ukraine and Russia and talk on escape here Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Faso. And I'm going to look at their inflation. And Ghana and Ukraine way actually. So Dr. Baumia, your own words. Mamima abedra kwa ba yembre ko but ninyemu no Ghana eyem komo 0541825106 abedra for mama kwa ba na boko die okay mami sha sefafi kudo Eastern region any this amanoko no say
minia medical chia na machia ahototi fo nyina na Eastern region die mekase munyo ana metratro
okay
because we can see your papa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ekupie wo ekropon, your former head of state, General JWK Kufu, Eira Ujana Chireno, Onyango Patron Safreno, Kujana Yino. Ye na chairman of some of so the His Excellency, and so eba latte, your branch chairperson na order from Ananikuya Treasure so Omi Kuchiano. And we are Sunday, and so chairman of some of the young regional executive for Nibihu, and the constituency for we broken off. So him say so penny Openi Abraham do say
the amuko tutu ni dem ni amana.
The nanka omo ye equestration say na be ya demonstration in mass no.
Okay.
Na sorry penny baako general secretary Openi Emekufori nunu ya kuma Openi Jacob Asrifi ayere eda form. The chairman of some of edi yanim ema yekokora yenu aba no. Nti asori se minyina asona na mu na chairman of some of ase. Ene ye region for so edi chire bae no. Na baby asaye no one say ye ho na constituency for no be ka chire say ye ma me ba ko an bae branch women's organizer entiapo. Am say chronic disease be hanadwen. Ye bo chairman mane no. Chese wa politikura no me san to aso. E park ye car e twa almost half a kilometer.
Wow.
E ko sra mame no. Na me hwe chairman for some of me say you mu bi asu adwuma ne asu ono so. Enti imagine abu akwa no fa na mada chairman for some of us. Say even all bakra no mo an ho. Na sometimes na mkwan so na ko chebia papam. Ye keda ba ko wawu ayi na etimi twen no course ano. Constituency ni say me na say ema no. Nti abu akwa no for the eastern region and abu akwa no for ne party ni de e wa hoden because hwe nipa eja MPP e dwane ye ya na esewani enye so mo dwane e wo komi yeso but mo microphone say party no e wo ho nti ye gudwuma yeso ayebo.
All right. Kujo Adupo, your Eastern Regional Secretary of the NDC, ono and I would say in Kase Yanan Chichun Commerce. I find what joining ya and a Ghana Kasanson Ghana. It is about 18 minutes to the top of the hour, 4 p.m. But Adam GH and one so more to say.
Last time we say the chance on Kubama was here for any executives or Adam GH. I'm saying you release a press statement telling Ghanaians how we got here as far as IMF is concerned. I'm saying Chebiano, Yabebo Musem, na and should the mega say, Obia Emma but I'm saying weekend wasn't a good weekend for me.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
My auntie Aja Jamila Idadu.
Anna Uboni didn't show
we can say Uncle Tiasa and Kutio. Friday, and I'm afraid. And Duane a year, and Pana a year or Jessican.
Wow.
The Koba saw me Uncle Bagus Abbas Zachary on the car baby and dry. Until by 2 car baby by 6. According to Islam tradition, it was same thing. Yes, the stranger means Bible and Momocra and see mine. Alaska, you be Florida here, Ghana episode.
Ghana episode, right? I'm just 16 minutes at the top of the hour. I 4 p.m. still live on your radio. I went on 92.3. Mama didn't find messages in the brand. You can't be so at the amount. Kujo Adupo Edeshashe at the amount. You read the aftermath of the president directive for an IMF bailout and matters arising. Sir President, no, I can't say, can kutu kruko for Riata. For IMF, Mikra Minuma said in Commodada, but in Yan say, Conachiro Muse, Amamone had the shows and the Senate and Trona Utrami, and go ye. Now, before then, who can say President Kwalanchi, a development bank? Yentie, the kind of attribution, appellation, or the man, I can for Riata.
Of years of painstaking efforts undertaken by the Akufo-Addo government to strengthen the infrastructure, the transformation of the Ghanaian economy for private sector-led growth. This launch comes on the heels of some unfortunate but forgettable commentary that accompanied the processes leading to the establishment of the bank. A year on, the light of the Development Bank Ghana has seen the light of day as its foundation will help spear the vision of moving our nation to a situation beyond aid. It involves positioning the private sector take the lead in the socio-economic transformation of our country and create quality jobs for our young people. Thank the outstanding Minister for Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta, and his team.
I see the outstanding Minister of Finance, Ken Kuntu-Kunuku Ofori-Atta, the outstanding Minister of Finance. Say, or describe, no. Outstanding Minister, and or call IMF. Kudo.
Yominia, Yaba Hainaga na Samani Yasiaka. IMF bia nim sebi na nya musio. Nti woka wasam kura no, o search aye ne kire say after 1957 no.
That's right.
And no afe
6 months after our independence. That's right.
MPP edi mu akoten 2001 amukọ ho. Edi musika be ye adwuma. Na yenhwe se den ne ma NDC kọ ho. Na den na ma MPP for so kọ ho.
That's right.
Nti enu na be hu se den na ekoso. Yen nyina ati o man yi mu na NDC ba power 2009. Ye ba no Professor Mensa onye ne ba bi kọ ene ni nua kuma Mahama edi nyuma gu fam. Ye hu se kwan ya fa so a ye buo man ni fi 90 edi 66 edi to amu aba no. E wo so mo de no mo doni ani kakra. Nti o mu se da bi se sa na tie de a e wo se ye pebosen ade ya ade. Ba bosen na obepe no e wo so de ya ade a nipa benya so mfa so. Nti ye bonds and a loan a bi ba ye no e $1 billion. A ye hu se si enya oyela efi chikatafo no so ebe pie president kufo so emi enya one field aye FPSO nkroma na ye tuo ye o man mu dia eni na o se ye pekwan a gas a abeye kwankwa da ye Ghana so ma de bia Nigeria fo di ye di agoro no ye mpekwan bi ni nkasa ye process ye gas e wo man mu enti $1 billion no ye de kwa aboaze ene aboaze na nkasa na dwuma na ye no etua no ka nti ye beka asa 120 billion no wa ye nyina se ya bobosia de boman mu no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama beto aso o ka se da bi se ye de abanjuma abansika bosia de ye japade de a e wo se de ye japade e benya so mfaso enti we beko kuma se kejetia ye over 9,000 stores e wo ho enti nipa ye adwuma ho ne ye ta mako na nipa ebu o adwuma no so ye mako na nipa 2 a na kire se ye nipa 18,000 every day omko adwuma.
Okay.
Edi sikaba. Nti adwuma na kase be tia ho ka. Ye hu se ye wo hospitals wo man mu a na ebi nye. Nti Mahama His Excellency Kopa Ebosia no odibisi sa hospitals na kase a adwuma ni nyina faso aba so e ma sa tia ho ka. Nti ye hu se ye terminal 3 e wo airport senior professor ma take a chance Ekurase airport no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama gitumu ekopa Ebosia edi system na 3 ene sika e banankasa etua na woka na sebe eniema editutu na akwamu to say Ghana Stabilization Fund to say Heritage Fund ye hu say oyela yetu no ye betu akodu ba bia sebe yensua achimunam onwo coast ni mu enfudie be sensenti no yemfa sika ni bi ntu wona daache sa ni mani bi ba yetimi da hwe won mpanifo no dwe won edito ho. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enam se wo fie ntete no nim se ne yesua eniema ton no ne maame wadidwa yenim se ne ton kati cake yenim se ne honam yenim se ne ton se no ukọ jibosia o bank na di be ye adwuma na bosu bia yesitua 600 Ghana cedis na wo yi sa sika ni bi free sa store ni mu na di kotua afi ni be wu na store na gu nti okofa die bia ye maame no ye no fie efe ni susu. In 2020 Ghana a day, 20 Ghana a day, Bosuni be unu nwanya sese Ghana. In 2 years, Ghana for so ka the soso. Now the Commercial Bank for now. O store no be so nya hoden. Inti Mahama say your friend is sinking fund.
Okay.
That's how sinking fund ni benya ne hefa. Baby benya free no any banks. Ekwan ya omode ye nam so. Na ye ni bank ye transaction wi a sika omoji ye no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say, "Sa customer sika na omoji ye no. Mumma ye mu 5% eno na John Dramani Mahama His Excellency ebua no sinking fund nim e ya de na wo ho ne ma me na ye aye fe ne susu no no de ojibo abua no Inti afin be wu a busie na ekoje ye no ye ba we pesika free Ghana for nchen de akono na se sika nya akra ye di bi so so di kwa brofo no wa ne atwa de awie Rolling said the get from the buy Emma Nunti yetimi sisi school da ni universities ahoro a NDC John Dramani Mahama Thomas eni miensa ho so manya eni Sudani abeka ho a ni nyina free get from ye ja to ho ye hu say ni obi bia ye fe no legacy debt na wo energy sector ye bia fi bia ye de ka Nigeria for twen light of oba inti ma ye hu say da bi ni man konye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sabi otrafie man penifo tete no oni nipa na tra ye no o hu say da bi e wo se ye kofa ESLA energy sector levy act adeba enumu ini nya ska akra every month every year bia no ye nya more than 3 billion 3 billion the bomb man mu na ye fresh ye de be ka economy no eni magdu wa bi ye hu say da bi ko inti fatala de entiminto inti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama e ka say sika na me gifra brochire no e de man kokofo no ma me fa kran to nchen na me to fertilizer na me fa nchen on free and your policies are odigu from otu asuko na nim no o say da bi e wo se ye boa oman na niema koye se ne ya ye nim no inti osisi infrastructure o ye japade ni na se for the man enum na fofia ntoata na sabi oye ni bebo oman se we mu de o se covid any Ukraine war na ma omuko IMF yes you hwe John Dramani Mahama the NTA man ko IMF minia edu ba bi wi no ye wu say international commodity prices no a drop oyi
okay
a bit say gold na senior ton edu ba bi ni ento e ba fam ye ko a ahwe ye edu ba bi no the prices ba fam ye crude oil e ba fam na anwasem ni say John Dramani Mahama His Excellency and these are policies of winning now to form no Osabie FPSO mienu aka ho Atamas ene kofo ade be ka ho se na be economy no ebe move now oyesa ni mani nyina wie no e ma oye na esi oman mu because cocoa buo abafam gold buo abafam oil ani etu enya 120,000 barrel a day no FPSO nkruma plant na say entina yenya 120,000 na drop over 7,000 ye de program so so nebu afu yanto nti masani man nyina ye factors a e ma man trust hu say enko ye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama trafie anum kofi wan trafie anu wi na mo pia monten afran kofo say ye nyina ye nko senche ni afi ademra ni ahwe kwa de befa so safu mafu ye papa edu ho ni asan say kofi ena wo de call IMF millionaire ka interview no almost $1 billion on promises on the man no sika ne buy ya no 90 for free power 300 million pennies sakai and no dey ya na make for do mo dey say hey say John Dramani Mahama nyasa say this for make me bo man say and say na tie dia ye fa mfie no nka ho no mo de ka ho no mo gi sika ni nyina certain no policies abeka wasem ni nyina ya adwuma adrechi ye that's what ye na ya pa na me say ba me o ye home economist
Oya dai.
Oya home economist university.
Oh, ade.
Because so economist pa. Dia ko so nye.
Home economics students association.
What was that?
They are based on count.
What was that? Secondary school sir. Your bears are risk asem so.
Okay.
Any you say what bears are friend domestic bears are. On the metro. Indian number on your metro. Because you can school somewhere. Your bears are not here council office no. On the waduma. Nemo do hwe dia no so dia. Your friend bears are there. But no dia ne.
And 2%
economy here cause there you know the na economy ai o ma timu na mo say adechi ye na ba omi apega ESLA waton o de ko adechi ye no apega get fund waton no de ko adechi ye sinking fund na ye di tu sika no wo pega ye no mo di sika nyina stabilization fund na ko fertilizer sika ye de make for free no mo ton bag ete Ghana adechi ye na minister agree ka beka kire say Kia fongo hwe sabe kuko janan no mu kuko sani ma wonyina koso amwa enti ndisi dia ye kire dia ntia ye call IMF because policies are the two from no naka 2017 and you be koye am mana is stable because IMF penny oda no kura be ka kire say policies said that from no but we mu buy you beton ni na de bond and now me no ka say ye de ka over 400 billion almost $70 billion ya jidi about my na yan hwe die nti a MPP for call IMF Yama oil field miensa. And every day be out to more than 170,000 barrels of crude oil. Now we are 2021 budget, you know. Now nimsa oil around $60 per barrel.
Okay.
Now sabi uko to ponchi okrom. Now fie kwajo so the corner amount 2 series aje. Now kono kwajo 85 series ba. Enye fie na ede.
That's right.
And oil do more than $100 per barrel. Now be catch say a meeting ye wo che dia na asem ha kakra. Because John Dramani Muhammad in one field the pa and ye san nyuma nyina wo man mu. Wo de nyensa asaje bosia kasia almost 300 billion. Abeka his excellency John Dramani Muhammad ye no. Ya oka wo se ebo. Ya oka wo se betutuo. Ya oka wo se beyiwadi. Ya oka no man crofo ba ni ata ho. Minia Alaska. Sani ma we nyina koso wie. Now ye catch them. Nti na de nti asabe asofo ene malamfo ene sabe akonfo agi ye musika ne say. Wo papa ni wona na na fie no. Onanti kwa mi so be say. Enti wo ya brantie na akọ ware. Wo ya brantie na fa yonko no. Wo start ye process Alaska. Bibi akọ ne nye. Now so uko na sembi kotowa. No sofo bi aka kire say. Tam na akọ ware abayiwa no. Obi ka ho se me ho ya osim papa osia ne obayifo. Oh, Panu Mamina Dika for Sakwan Soda in the Watro. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ekacha Ghana for say, hey, I come a president before any role is in country say, in your me and yet. Now, who hold office in Dano, Jadi Okano, on no ya. Oh no, Nimsen and what jollof in rice. No, yapa, John Dramani Mahama. And then someone carrying that way. Not in any way. I mean, for our bow. She say his excellency John Dramani Mahama call game. I'm not lectures. I lecture no pa. No man knows say muka IMF. Enti one car and come kuya to maimu. And that one. Now what somebody say, your peer ministers and then Crawford some go radio station.
That's right.
No go church and Crawford. Na nipa ne ho mobile pa ya Dr. Osakuto. And I was saying
that
Akuto say. Na nipa no one people dey ambassador. Enti no say body draw your 4 series no. On to me no make me aka body draw your 4 series.
There on to me we be so say.
Enti on pe
oni sin ana.
On pe.
Okay.
Did the other day.
All right.
E be catch and say Ghana for boy some pass some dey kwaye.
That's right.
Now imagine you say Ghana for nyina adwenti so mo. Some ye we dey akire. See e bon so dey kwa. Na kanya bone se ka moko ho ba nsem a mokan no enabu ayebo won na ade a emamani sa gibiem ni say obi okasa mi ntentie no kra ye ono aboka na Japan bo kasem bi eno na strike me se papa no osisa kakra bi a obeko heaven
oya den
osisa kakra bi obeko heaven hwa osi se ti a mi pia bonti asembe na mi ko kan chega na fo because man that say yanko IMF abohudia na wasem sa sere ni say unim kwaku cheye usamhan communication officer na wo Ashanti region osiwa wo be kwa IMF bia wo ye bodanfo iti yebuza se na nakufado sabe yebuza se ba omia sabe na area ni so be bodanfo na nipa boni na ye won because munua ekobi ema mudi ni si pampa so ayiya no ehuro no eguro ni mase sika manji wan nyina so mo over $600 million now yira Ministry of Finance over 52 billion Ghana cedis now yira Bank of Ghana
kwesi chei dia no eno ni yentie
papa abani person o yema 11 no e ade bia e ba be boy there's no doubt about that so because say 11 ye yenko IMF wa bodam na me kan ye twini ni ho me ka se no pempe ana de nye pemfa na twini ni ho yenko IMF no na wa bodam I'm telling you the person is smart anya hash pempe yes
okay yanko
minia many man see from mami ni about sabem no $600 million ya hwa ye hu first 52 billion ya hwa ye hu muka chile Bank of Ghana say muko twa new currency ya 10 billion ya beka oman hu ye hu ye ma 20 billion 10 billion fine come risika ba ya over 19 billion ya hwa skana ye hu IMF kuro brain $40 million. Yes, you $100 million. World Bank for the 1 billion brain. Yes, you Boni be na Ghana for yes say yakofa before the omaba be di omanso. Minia nsem
Right. But I'll say it's exactly 4 p.m. Still live on your radio. I want on 90.3. That was Kujo Adupoya, Eastern Regional Secretary of the NDC Ventures. Ejumekua, Omo Eton Sase. Now see and can't say Omo Sase no Omo genuine documentation. Not just litigation free. But more than Manso be any Sase no ho. Na akobana se langa themselves no to muda kura nsase no ehu cheche eyekronyen nyama bie ni ho a ebema wetumi ahwere usika bomodin so beba ya kachi OKP venture se yensase no ewo ada sege santo eni dia ekeka faka basisa sase no so eyekama pa woni OKP ventures mpanifo nkasa 0244 885513 and 0243 604 067 0243 604 067. Yani OKP Ventures in Pennyfor and Chicken Como na Bibian so and Yakapapa and Fama. Agbozo Haba Clinic, Ayaresa Bia, Yakwadare Hahamem. Now say ye kokwa yakache, siche yare yakache, a woman how yakache. Sir fibroid how yakache. Wunya tinka mpema yakache. Yawan crime. Kwashima ya bende Chief Palace and KFC. Ubatama come to 25 you are plow kwansanas Savannah Junction. Or see young country of say Berman Trim de Biada. Uni Dr. Gozon Kasa 0241 750 282 0241 750 282 station no aye
Auto FM.
Right. Me answer na me call Babs Hono. My yentie finance minister and the deputy. Na the kind ma yentie aye the deputy finance minister John Kuma. Emra na omo akọ abonte with ye levy no mu jo manum tre Ghana for no. John Kuma say
only solution our friends on the other side have always preferred. Why don't you go to the IMF? Go to the IMF. We have shown that we have alternatives to building the economy of this country without resorting to conditionalities that will be imposed on this country. We will not go to the IMF today, we will not go to IMF tomorrow, and we are not going as long as the NPP remains in power.
Right, so they are not going as far as the NPP remains in power. And here you are bracket and nankasa. Ken kutu kruku ofuriata.
But I can tell you, as my colleague, Deputy Minister said, we are not going to the IMF. Whatever we do, we are not. The consequences are there. We are a proud nation. We have the resources. We have the capacity. Don't let anybody tell you. Like when Joshua, Caleb, and 10 others went to spy on.
Right, and he preaching Basso. Now, we at the back of all this, and Nanado Akacho said, Money IMF and Seekers and Amukra Mashas and Yomo Casada. Now, John Mama Casase.
I said to my brother, Dr. Baumia, and his flag bearer, Nana Akufo-Addo, that they had never run a country before. And they had never been president before, and so they don't know the challenges of managing that position. I'm sure today they see the reality. And I'd have hoped that Baumia will give another lecture at Central University and say some of the same theoretical things he used to say.
Right. Yanko, Babs.
Alaska. Like I said, yeah, we are go through a very interesting weekend. Like I say, near Kosu back. I did back and say, I ran through all the commentaries.
Okay.
Now build up to this admission by government. Say, IMF no. I think say government no omakasa. Government akasa, party communicators akasa, meaning independent economists.
That's
and,
right.
Journalists phobia omakasa. But you see, not me worry and comcasa no nyana say at the point no na me nya feeling bi say as be say you demonize IMF as say ukọ and wakobunsam jamu.
That's right.
And it was worrying because you say who communicate timamufo and answer party for and also among the dynamics when it comes to financial and fiscal policies. And you say so was signing now so the propaganda ever changing nipa na adwene a that should be an one year over to suicide afa. And that's where we have gotten to right now. Let's go. So we are very objective from day one. 15th November 2021, you really buy it for 2021-2022. You'll be who follow your economy. Yeah. I was saying, say the signs were already written on the wall. In Nani, Nankabana saying after the reading of the budget, clearly there was a deficit of 37 billion plus. Now bisa was a crime in the first year Phyllis Agabo. Name say over the years about Sanwa, you have to go out there and look for support from donor agencies to be able to fill the gap. But because our debt level has gone to the level and then the issue of illegal buy. Alaska arguments are from the finance ministry and all the agents of government machinery, they put up strongly. In fact, at the point we say, Ghana was like on life support.
That's right.
Because 11 92.8. I was telling my colleagues, say, look, the government is being smart because who say the projection why on 7.9 billion say now the only hope and war is to go and collateralize it and go for loan to support right. the years by it.
I think we said it here.
And now on one Kasani Rose Minister, I can't say I said not be pure cabinet. And to make confidently say, the back of collateralize the SKE at the loan. Now me baswa me shame boss say 1.5 billion out of this money.
That's right.
So that was their hope. So claim abandon say the economy was on life support, but so they mounted spirited argument on the 11. Fast forward, the say 11 projection crime because we only had 10% of it in the first quarter. Until Rebecca say 11 Yamutu. So what next? Because we retreat. How to be able to ensure fiscal discipline. Must make a team expense. Yeah, projection. It was only 3.5 billion, which is woefully inadequate.
That's right.
So Alaska, should I be surprised? It's because the government is not honest. And has never been honest with stuff. Look, who share your budget 2022 budget now? Only a projection of 14 billion in terms of revenue.
That's right.
Now, when we say within that period, they only had 12 billion. Meanwhile, we're supposed to make a payment of 13.5. We're making a payment of almost 13.8 billion, as in interest on loans and liabilities. And we need have to go and borrow another 1.8 billion to make up. Because I can't out. Then they won't know you. The moment you default, you are gearing towards a possible blacklist. And the audience think they go. So clearly now, and
Shika Yajin, Yaditia is you, and then Yakwaji Bansu Editiaka,
and Jaka, and to your hope in Nasa, can live in Beku too. Like a new, they are supporting temporarily, and a Ghanaian was away. When you're about to, mean control, I'm going to Ganeshemu, where the more control pan, to me, may.
That's right.
Because why did you so much?
But I'm not cutting so only near Abana weekend in him. Only says, "Uko mo obia oye momo vendor bia no." Only say ID cards are now last Friday, no. All the Ghana card never share on me. So you need it's almost be free for all. Meaning say almost that
You see, I think that in the conversations, the beside by okay, so it's a quiet. What happens to you? Because you can say, young IMF and that young IMF pursue a homegrown policy, and one of which is to utilize this e-levy policy. And then I could be you be some say, oh my job to one as I'm so that be alongside the e-levy. But Alaska, you are talking about a government that when a resource envelope of 500 billion.
Seriously?
6 years. We have had a government that has made somewhere 248 billion in 8 years. With a 500 billion. And we say, before similar when you can't say, oh, free SGS.
That's right.
It's only 7 billion I spend you.
7 billion.
So,
out of the 500 billion, no man.
So let's grant them. It's 7 billion. And also total away expenditure on flagship projects to mine now is only 42 billion. That's planting for food and job,
which we know hawks.
So the question now Ghana is saying in the 500 billion tangibles, what can you use to show? Honor reckless expenditure. Now we should contract Sayama. Look at PPA boss as me by Yema contract for sale. Now, what is in it is that at the time when we invested in Ghana is faster. I'm not for besu mama. Because look, I'm telling you, sir, this contract is there for sale. Ubasua, the figures have been bloated.
That's right.
Because of course, so this boom we're watching. And the best contract mu. We are my face share. This is where we are.
Share Ajayi.
How can one person be giving close to 7 mouthful project in clear violation of public procurement act? You know say I see now we use a relevant section of this law that only provides for more because on emergencies. What is so emergency about cathedral? And now a way trade fair. What is so amazing about it? I need to say you win and the whole world. It tells you say Sika yedi mandi pano for that contract. One because when you're competitive piano, you be buy na be trying. That's right. Bloated. And I think there's about time the Shraj are probing into these issues. Niempa independent persons and quantification of I bet shock you say figures any man. And you see that is why you move be we say IMF no bal. Me I'm not happy because managing ambassador omawako ye baby your books.
That's right. IMF answer all this kind of man. Wama obi da.
That's okay. Me assembly person.
Okay.
Until me me half of me soul will assembly mu. Me see our assemblies have grounded to a halt. Only 300 million has been given them. About them in excess of 2.3 billion across the country. Until the Uko assembly sunwa, access to IGF no. Bisamu most of these common funds in the assembly, besides school projects and other infrastructure projects within the assembly have halted because contractors said that's right.
When we are ready certificate, as you need
to bless you. Members of parliament and Comenia, you be a Caribbean from some common fund in the age man, and Banado acquire Juma. Now they are resorted to NGOs.
That's right.
That is what is happening across the country. But this is a government that no opposition. Previous government through or they got 2 months trial. The whole world will be at to say, stand by. Alaska, and one. Anyway, under this planting of faith, you say me catch your assembly. Who say fertilizer no 400 million came. 400 million guys is a kikuma yentu amukai.
That's right. It's true.
And when you see the Ghana, I see over 205 million came in for moment. Into 500 billion away. But in Niger, me high, you know, what can I say? I am my assurance. Say ya bar. Say bar now too. Because sir, finance minister, or you're one of the most stubborn ministers ever to have occupied any office in Ghana.
And IMF for no on the 7th year back Ghana.
Because what is happening? Check. I was saying IMF no one tem but that arrogance and the stubborn and those finance minister. I don't know why the president has so much confidence in him.
There be no president.
And as we speak, you know, Sanko Contema we would have been entitled to a short-term policy holding, which is what they need.
That's right.
Master, when we are going to run, they won't get it. Even grass to your beer, LOI, through the process, which will take like 6 months, sometimes give me a year. We are going to medium to long term. And look at the harsher conditionalities.
But IMF will help to expose certain things.
To say may catch you the nature of credit we are likely to get.
Okay.
If you are thinking say yeah short term what? Come so watch it. And the amount conditions that it has deteriorated between the time I already buy it ever seen them. Nyama Pascal say
and to say we yare na oma yare na chewo.
So what I say no the gem don't pay extra on 900 uba na unyan short sa
and ya kisikuro.
You better baby baby operation. So under normal circumstances in Alaska, we would have benefited what we call the rapid finance instrument and I say a rapid credit facility and within a short term now. But normally we are going for the extended fund facility and the extended credit facility and a medium to long term. How do you manage it? Now, say your information say somebody buy somebody buy parliament say you approve money. Actually, say blow to workers are presidency.
That's right.
Say how can we have one communication director? Then the deputies over 8 and I say 5. They will probe.
That's right. You go to Cocoa board.
Exactly. One minister and the deputies 4 5. You be beside you no yet. You be cutting nara. That's
right.
The people will be probed. What the Ghanaians will say, you have what it takes to run the country. This one man I have missed. And also, your custom say, assembly to na obey you become come. Now God is speaking. As someone not the Molovu, a Kayajumana Nanko ODAD. Na me
that's right.
Yeah, we are going back there. Why will a whole CSOs in this country, credible ones, I mean, the CDD, the Imanis, and code, the IES, for the first time, we are holding a person to tell government, say, maintain the level, because we have been told, say, I might be able to management. The institutions must work.
Exactly.
If the institutions work independent of any interference, we can be a Ghana before to pay for. And that Uber be now you see order from above. Say Martin Pebu, all the release Biaba, some 5 million contract beer, that blow to 10 million Ghana city, and I will be alter the former CEO new signature. And on what you mean, action CEO signature, and was I see CEO na and meanwhile. At the time, it was only 5 million. Or the paper no coach say, a whole police police say, when the evidence no, say, hey, wait a minute, make transfer.
That's right.
The institutions are not working. And why petition Akko office chief of staff Akachi in Sudan could do president for 6 months now. The institutions are not working. And all these things will be taken care of. The PRB into what? Why you contrast take supply say textbooks
under the free SHS, you are ready to answer.
That's right.
Why will you buy
mathematical sets?
Mathematical sets and the past questions. What past questions? Millions of Ghanaians you would have called back. The following year, the same past questions. What's that? The following would add them
printing press. No.
Meanwhile, you know school. You just past question back where our library. Yes, no matter father my photocopy. But and then a mama will answer the moon say past questions were expenditure because it's kind of just spend it. If I have a scam like that, under this administration there, Monsieur, you may be the books who say Ampania upon Gumaka say 2 billion be hit account to start easily. And now the papers will be scrutinized. That's right. Say Ghana no, you pay for no omu di boy and say omu kutia.
Right. 21 minutes I pass 4 p.m. live on your radio. I want on 92.3. And the obi nebu ni baby say yende yambo na obi nebu wa yenjo. Yenti Paul Adumochiri, Emra John Dramani Mahama Eka IMF wasem. Yenti.
In a year, we don't find an economic problem and say that let us go to IMF. Why? Where is that coming from? Is that coming from Ghana? That the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. Have we forgotten that? Nkrumah said the black man is capable. He said, let us do the independence. Let us show the world that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. 50, 65 years later, the black man has a problem. He says, let's go to the IMF. Why? Why can't we have a problem, economic problem, and make a determination that this economic problem, we can do this. We can pull from mining resources. We can look at our fisheries industry better. We can look at our road construction better. We can look at our toll roads.
92.3. Right. And the black man is capable of managing affairs. And now boss is a monko. And the dear now worker. Canada Copra kwa Japan.
Somebody tested me, don't say anything about IMF. Me, I shouldn't say anything about IMF. I will say it. I will say it. You know, going into IMF is just like handing over power to NDC without a contest. Straight away. Because the noise we make, and I threw my own words back when I said NDC went to IMF because of mismanagement of the party, the government, or the economy. So if NPP is going to IMF, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? So breaking the eight is going to be tough. You cannot use the face of those who took us to IMF to break the eight. They don't work. My message to you is simple. You cannot read my lips, and I'm not scared of anybody in the party. I will tell you the gospel truth. It's the gospel truth. Those who take you to IMF cannot, this same face cannot break the eight. In Latin, it says, Verbum sapienti satis.
Yate, IMF mu Latin. I don't know what this Canada Cobra Japan. The Atijana. Every time from Alaska, they don't the king of the airwaves. I mean, come with you in Grato me bar. Your next item and yeah, the fate of E-Levy. After Cecilia where Abbey. Now, you arise Ghana demonstration matters arise in Abbey. Yeah, into so the echo eba. Maybe Cecilia.
Ophelia, did you brush your teeth before eating?
No, mommy. Anytime I use daddy's toothpaste, I get bruises in my mouth, and sometimes I feel like vomiting.
That's not an excuse. As a child, you need to brush your teeth before you take your breakfast to avoid tartar and cavity, okay? And you, why are you laughing at your sister? Have you brushed your teeth?
Yes, Mom. I used the Kel Kids toothpaste you brought yesterday to brush my teeth.
Well done, darling. Kel Kids toothpaste is made for kids like you from 2 years to 6 years.
It was so sweet like strawberry. I even wanted to eat it, Mom.
No, you can't eat it. It's toothpaste, not toffee, okay? It's always advisable to give your kids Kel Kids toothpaste to brush their teeth. Kel Kids toothpaste strengthens teeth and prevents decay and cavities. As a mother, I always make sure my kids use Kel Kids toothpaste. Kel Kids toothpaste with strawberry flavor makes brushing exciting for our kids.
Kel, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Kwame, nadi no so why na nimbo sansa.
On fa na sika nkoma ya no fo bi. So mo ma na sase atom mo nyi sika ni.
Ene mre yimu. Abra OKP Ventures ya ba ma ensase ho nkomo aya fofofo.
Maka ho asema kire no. Mate so mo sase ni be kura wada. Sege na fe santo.
Ai, OKP Ventures nsase de eya asase amansotwe bia ni hu. Wotobia, woda. Ena so de yemfa sika ma na se obi mfa nye japade ma wo. Ene wato sika gukura. OKP Ventures. Wo mo nsase ho nkomo de eya de eye bokokura. Omodin na woni won kasa sanse se akura de. Wo mo ma wo asase abra wo de ka ba. Na chese ehun krata asam ne ade nyina wo mo asoto e de ama wo. Hwe wo mo ti kwan e wo kotoba bi number 2 na wo mo emu asa kwan ne so anasa frem won 0244 885513 and 0244156187. OKP Ventures. Twasase nenya hoto.
Atamfo wanya kika.
Share. Shani fair. Oba wo school papa bi ti say pampers $1. Ni kapa. Hwe se na mo fra edi agro na wo sua de. Ahoto FM. Your education edi sense and education is the key to success. Enti ane pampers $1 school akabom. Ya ye mamma scholarship for 1 year. Your be yan say about time mo su enti a. Na ye baby sansem ba kum ye no bi. Ense bi efa nyinsem. Ti se bi oba pem for de na sese dada oye. Ene ye question ni bi no. Etoro bi se betime bisa say e mo fra sen na sese etimi etete wom. Eno so ye question ni bi. Wenum ye nsem bi se baby sa wo se na be ya ebe hu se wo anase wo e na obe qualify for 1 year scholarship. Yadima mofra from crèche to class 1. Ye papa tan ya multi free. Michelle Camp number 1. Afienya Ediko Shy Hills. And I said doyumo bechele eni mi ahodo bebre. Pampers credo so yi die nukre ni. Eniema ye di sua de wo. Wo be hwe baabi amofra ne ti esua de. Toys ahodo a wo di agro. Computers ahodo ankwada esua de. Empopra som ye mofra from crèche to class 1. Eni kapa. Ento bia fa ne ba emra. Pampers credo so yi e wo Afienya New Land Estates. Frɛ ahotofo e wo 0209 898 0209 898 Ahoto FM 92.3. Yene Pampers Cradle. Yes, see, ye ma 1 year scholarship. Adi ama oba.
Semi sorry no pa. Kel Chaco toothpaste na me de twitwi me se. E ma me confidence. De muni nyina.
Se wushia ama na me si fitai guso na me sre a. Eya wanwan hu. Me de Kel Chaco toothpaste. Ene twitwi me se. Obo ade ni pa e wo bidie mu no. Ene e dia ye Kel Chaco toothpaste. E boy se ho ban. E free mowa e boy si mu tukro. E si ahye ene enumunka. Sure se amani Kel Chaco toothpaste so ni. Yeti center for.
Me de ma Kel Chaco toothpaste atobi. Me isi na no pa. Ya na dwa me koda no. E ma me sinye fita. Confidence level kwaso etibi nyama. Na me si 32 ni na guso.
Enkane no ane maame num di bidie twitwiri yense no asaya bebie mu o bidie wo Kel Chaco toothpaste mu no MSC efita emana hoden ne sayi nka bia ma wonum ye hwam enunti mu amonom cafe wine any tobacco e kamo seso no aba mamo Kel Chaco toothpaste sankofa yenchi
Kel happy smile.
FDA adi edwedin krato ya tomo
92.3
Right. Yamamu Akwaba Ediba 92.3 FM. Now, just in Ghana National Association of Teachers, a pre-tertiary, and then Omo on indefinite strike nationwide. Anti Momamu, anti we breaking news, anti we and I made it too.
On this day, yes, which is Monday, July 4th, 2022, in the year of our Lord, yes, declare that all our members should withdraw their services from the classrooms and offices and all the institutions they find themselves effective today. And
right, into a pre-tertiary, not just from a year, that is not Ghana National Association of Teachers, into not just everything fitting from KG up to SSS. That's right. Internet just and a strike, you know, a shall see. eti we mu ne esema aba Halidu Sabo healing center ɔsi yɛn nka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ɛnɛ yi ɛnkyɛ because weekend ya muslimifoɔ ɔmo ɛyɛ buronya kronkron no ɛɛba nti hɔ ɛna yɛbɛdidi awinwan ɛne nneɛma bado ne sɛ bedu afi ano hyia sɛ ya sɛ na wu mantam abo bi obi so mantam wo saa Professor Halidu Sabo sɛ menka nkyerɛ sɛ men take chances bɔmɔden a sɛ ɔbɛba na kachi na susum ha susum ahobambo bia no brana yenhwe emfa ma akoyala soap no se tatahwe pa na se yenka nkyerɛ se eye kooko se ntehyiwa se ye nifraye se ye beyisem se ya womusem se ye samawa ani yare bi afa ne se yare se eni su ni huhum nyina no 0243 409 862 and 0540 670 646 and 0201 223 717 0201 223-717. Mami fanchi amfama Professor Enoch Opoku Entry ene awie Nyankopon enka ho ene baby biara wo wa uchi 92.3 FM half past 4 p.m. Mayanko your next agenda no so na fe no nyama etivo kudo
minya meko yi 11 so
okay straight talk
na nyama na SMPP fo hu se omadu IMF dada no Nancy ya 2021 ya the 11 semubai and I'm year budget.
Okay.
And I'm say the revenue nyina betimi ama be 100 billion. Na 100 billion no and I'm so mu ya nipa gu abandwuma mu ana nipa ne ghost ntino. Ni spend almost 36 billion. Edi man krofo bi dikeke. Ya abandwuma de chi aka no less than nipa ya 36 billion.
Let us more blow to.
Sir?
Okay.
Ntina minya babso ka. Uya interest alone bebe na omujiji ye no interest omutua any bond ni bi loan ni bi aso ese tua no a mo fe ni interest and amortization no 45 billion 92 it's now 100 billion no 36 billion eko the first say allowances and salaries na interest and amortization 45 billion ko and now we no or statutory payment to say common fund to say presidency sika se de call we say on go the 3.2 billion awura.
That's right.
Say sika nkwa so ye 32 billion. O di kabo mu a e ka 13 billion a ye nya sika mfantua o go fa na
na say projection no ma ye no kura
ano kwa mu ye ma 2021 budget
assume say ye tumi agigi ni nyina this is a proportion
13 billion Ghana cedis and senate metua
kujo ko we
minia na nu momu no mo da mo nche na mu ye Ghana sika di. And then no, I'm a $430 million not the man of COVID now. What's a 100 million? But back catch no, we have my bonnet. World Bank $1 billion not the buyer no. But I'm here, Minister of Finance. I do $10. What's a 90 million? I want no more. So what's your confu penny neighbor? Emlin Basso. Onyagopon, John Dramani Muhammad Nyagopon. Otiaseda no we. But His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ghana for real who ye nyina, any abema mu ye nyina say John Dramani Mahama eba. And only say after the year level almost how they kofa adwuma na egu na ye mo investors no. Yes I go wrong say after this guy got to okra dey better tax.
That's right.
But the dying
merchants. Oh, who get a merchant sima.
Yes, your tax. It is me 100 Ghana kohwa and 200 Ghana kohwa. I was saying 1.5% levy no. Minia. And the minister when almost minister biba. Now say na kwasi mo twemu professor mo ya adwuma and the minister of finance and committee. Ba kwasi mundum abaye ye fensai economic planning ministers say no mo ya adwuma no. Kwampe pramu ya pa kwampe pramu ebe ye adwuma ma yen say no mo ye no. Victor Solomon omo ne two prison man wu ye no say no be ye adwuma no. Hey, and they say no mo ye no dia Ghana say. Yi levy. Minu ka say according to omo penifo no. Adwuma na gu e da form team.
That's right.
Na the also be tax same. Even say momo vendors.
That's right.
Merchants. Alaska. In some way woman mu no. One way me ni babs ye ka wie no su pia bonten a police be chia bonten. Itu ba na so ano Now can some Ghana for Matiasi.
Aha na kukudru for netra because you did no cra and
asam ko na ka say send your mubu man enye enti muamu nia asibe ye boa a okam ho DMP ATS e ka kire mo say mama mu no ye enti mu ko IMF enam se na kro no ahyem enti o mutimi nko
because ho no nko ebuka so kata so
enani na du no enu na eba no na enya me nwanwa so me say twa yitan so me nko na unim say yi levi no send your media box sky no na competence kwaya no munya 6.9 billion na nka omo dia kwaje sa sika no
omo de say sika na kwa kwesi
kwaje awa na jakobo won pe body ni say ajaje fo na mo ma won sika mo mudi asem no ma ho no na court injunction da sa sika no so enti e pass wi no na utimi fa gogo no but sika
ye won say ya ma obia sika but ajaje fo no doga 90 yama obia sika ba yamfa no say because
judge for no Ghana no maka che on say
yanka ni ye
ma twe on say me sika no
me da say
ye wo me say now mu ye mpanimfo ebi ye 60 years 61 years emrantia nkwala aka kire won say sika na be school dan sika na be ye kwan sika na say me wonu yi da baso kura e beto kondo mama wo enti omo de passion awrewo in the passing ma
and a party no hu do
and omo di ye and now me no ka say am say me court into this sika we ko so ko collateral ye nye
na onim na court ka kire won e mo sika mu njiji mu aboa no
na mo Pascal ya say obi adi ama no Alaska so mebre
and they say omo jiska de watch ho asan
but o trust say omo jiska
that's right
because sound omo kana bontin say judge Ghana for pay yam pay omo de be share nkon judge onu akọ school judge anyamia boro mi nyansa judge o enyankopon si enam wo man mu na o ka se mo kire me a ma dwuma em so meniska eso dia na meniska
that's right
enti Ghana ho do nti na o de yes adwuma ne dia ene eno na sabe aponche wa esrem no wo ye dia ne mo Ghana ho mo ntiantia omo wase a no mo ntiantia enne twe obo no na we wo sam se na kufu ado ka IMF nsem kra no ni Ghana mu no tukwan
dabi
ono de eja to Ghana no tukwan no akasa ono de se wo ni asem ba no tukwan no akasa ono de bibia for man hu de yeso tukwan no ka ho asem
enra ye se wa broni birthday
oh minu aba ho fe mema official pa se Nyankopon aka akoma na wo yi ni pamonefo Ghana ha minu
kudo
heading
ya basi
ebimesi
me da say right I want 92.3 aha Ghana gasa so na Ghana ti was it Deuteronomy our Bible mu ya dai
Bible mu so won say Deuteronomy wo mu a MPP fo ntra Deuteronomy Old Testament no wo mu di ntro dodo MPP di ntro so
okay Babs my uncle
abaya so do ka zo ka ade me chi ba yo say Agric minister now can ho asem
okay
I say any problem bia pa edwane ho asem no na information be circulate or internet so akoto edwane I say in 900 Ghana but honestly to share
never no go on
I think I know this too I say be obi there
I
Photoshop because go so require Ghana go like it require see I think say abano we onyane as wadache because o share your agri sector na potential very huge and then poultry no one area bi anka abanka se obe focus na adwo ho a because we share your poultry intake only 10% pe na yetimi ehojima.
That's right.
It means that 90% na yakaba to meet our demands. Until say if there's such a big area bisawa, now you see your flagship project program planting for food and jobs. I don't get it too. Say Saska win a bit back with the ministry akachi, and yet Ghanaians any difficulty in getting food on the market to buy. Alaska, I buy no any minister no. I was say I can a few years I'll be to me the presidential ambition, but on focus on the sector because as we speak you say the year edema no
that's right
no omudi ye juma no almost say be no look we share the concept behind the planning for food and jobs and a very brilliant concept and betimi I hear see a food security I mean in the coming years and can buy betimi security when it come to I mean foreign exchange earning but along the line the politics no at the kind we say fertilizer na shall say na back kama those who were the yeah congress I research cry e be cry down for my yip but along the line and the best side after acquire party a job for the party boys I'ma take over the fertilizer supplies and into a passada a chunk of these fertilizers are smuggled out of the country. Kakron say nke wo contractor no ho so and contractor be ma farmers dey age man no also ekura say yentua ne kai previous one or dia ban so yentua ne kai and no sika ko dimu eni so ka so be release a me ho be so no so akoton kakra na wo nsem no say na be sika kakra nsem hope say aban be tua ne ka na ko for additional supply into a heavy a cascading effect on the activity of the ordinary farmer into so no Okoda say 10 acre juma no ya na e be reduce about 2 acres to 3 acres. Enti clearly no yields no dey expect no enya dey benya. Enti enu so nya nsuaso boni e my Ghanaians for when it comes to the market. Who say you know say so say under the previous government there was this program under cocoa
that's cocoa roast that's right.
That even though it was capturing cocoa no but clearly that was helping general farmers but menya good roads to their farms when it comes so more harvest require bit na at your percent there na ya ba finally fuel price so also na agency the cost of transporting the food from the farm to the market is a problem. Even the cost of plowing to prepare the ground for farming so higher. Obviously it will reflect in the pricing into the abano so wakama liberty of farmers.
May I say live on the radio I want on 92.3. That was Babs now technical. This takes us to 18 minutes to the top of their 5 p.m. Now my messages are with Abanibi George Carlos the way for La Paz no also Alaska Miss Shuro Sir yanhwe ya sika kakra we yen conference ni mu no nkrofo be wia asena 2023 akọ mesre se yentu Ghana borders ni nyina mu se na be omu ndwane ono so ni dia Carlos edi aba no Carlos wonsu dia odi aba ma me hwe wonsu dia odi aba Enoch de we fi asamanka se osi na nado ni na aban eye nu guasiefo na omu edware ewo wim na omu S3 John Dramani Mahama so called IMF ene ede na atumu mutumrika ede akọ IMF when kire se MPP amanyuko nu eni ni so ade hu no na omo ya atro for atrota kirema ena eda omanum osi MPP never god ni chadima chairman Ibrahim Sunday ena Madin Jibril chairman Ibrahim Sunday ewa samanka se onu so ni yodi aba eno no when you dia or the aba or say agbemefre Emmanuel the way fi vani avateme ewo framant or say Alaska Micha midin chadima wini wapamfo no ewo ho or say MPP for ya ebeko jail inshallah onu ni dia or the aba eno no mami hwe when you dia or the aba or say MPP or homo ebupen eye diokron amiensa enkrofo a omuhia ayaresa because utumu said the omukasa no nyesa na nipa kasa na se yanhwe ya ye hospitals no kura no ebeda sumu ene ye ko IMF after ni aye nyina ene hwe de omuko omasansi so madwen IMF omaka chese obi obekọ IMF bia na se wabodam eti ene abodamfo ne di oman so ana no akwesi di a ono nso odi aba no when you say less than 6 years a mobile no motumi abo bosia 271 billion cedis wempo eye dia ye hu na afemunya mupe 24 billion cedis efi IMF na nia muji bebre ewurade nyankopo abanu ni ani so ade hu no sei boni odi wemfi ACC no odi eba ye boni nia wodi aka ho ne dia mintumi nka maye editing edi amount we should do odi aba Kuliche Jacob, Deputy Youth Organizer, Buakwa North Constituency, and this also Alaska Michels. Hey, ene Ghana military etumi bowura bia chese omu ntwa machi ene ye yufa yewo ebuakwa north no ye de ye mam 24 hours se omumra no be clear omu enti saa di a ye nso ye betu ye hu for de nchi adema kujo aduko o se ka kire ne se wadufie asundwe mu ano se ne dia ode aba eno no na we nso se mra edui de enkrofo we ebedwane eni sai sika omede nyina akwa na endi samanyuko no make sure so obejeli one by one Isaac dia ono nso ode efikofo dia dia bana Daniel Channel communication director officer of the NDC osi JM Tenua no as ECOWAS chairman yehu niam oye president Akufo Addo Brima yehu so oye ECOWAS chairman no hwe ntokwawo ni abantugo ni niam ekoche say ye president yobi a one onye lucky two oya ban so a chesebi nitiri na anya no nso no o supervise kro no nso esa edeka ho Daniel Channel dia odi aba no na Dr. Kwesi Che ni di odi aba Dr. Kwesi Che o si dai
papa abani person yema 11 no e ya de bia e ba be boy there's no doubt about that so because say 11 ni ye yenko IMF wabodam oh na meka ni hini ni ho meka se mu pempe ana de nye pemfa na dwene ni ho yenko IMF no na wabodam I'm telling you the person is smart and you has pempe yes ni pay
right we ayabra John Dramani Mahama kire na adwen bibi etwemu se omuko IMF no cancer so yeah we ananado eka so omuko pe na JM se yembonyo we ma no
amena watu me no shawraja sanka wanaku ani kwasiana wasama me no hey wanyame manama mo tiaka he my kosi yes yankosi modika waswabo and that amana
right 0303-402-862 and 0303-402-904 and 0541-82-5106 meaning the Alaska the dawn your friend saying
Alaska the dawn
right okay iko yanko
Alaska nyakupo ishira Alaska michie openikache Ujadiko, Yakupo Shirano, Juma Power, my Ghana, and this party, and our panelists back on our canon, Yakupo Shirao.
Hey, Babs, and your friend.
Okay, Babs, Yakupo Shirao. Yeah, Alaska, Osha in Yama, also my Ghana, Anomono, and said that Yawa, because, sir, we are Nippy, and I said, we are company, we know we go in accurate to Mabu, for over the area. Did you say that? Oh, because we can no matter IMF will say some up to do a Fidan Nayaka Watamono, and said no, because of my penny or not to put no, the Mabaya will be center party, and you are a party. That makes it to me IMF. Because on not just a wish you said that you need so, or for you will sell out the year campaign, and that's a would you want a party. And then no IMF because who near you wait to meet this cow over Bakaya. And the best in Alaska, then I ended the answer because me the woman said. I am a former panel, some more reckless, the normal activities of your mind and arrow. Maybe you say, available to better, maybe you saw what the rebel more, permission or more set up later.
Okay, Kasumami.
Yeah, I'll come here.
Kasumami.
You are like to down my I am a phenomenal person. Maybe so Muka, and not the people beyond almost under the bed. I mean, I say, you're more fighter, or Mukana Mungo, the next to live now, or will live for my Ghana. No moon castle, I like the Napuja, Bayawa, the beer which you will be a Napuja and cow.
Right, I wish you one work on the simple, dear mammy. You have me Alaska that don't your floor saying.
The Flemish can be from is capital Tachima.
Right, Tachima from you, Yanko.
You mean, I say, Yanko and Kaona. And Shira John Dramani Mahama, baby, will be as because he said, as well, say, Yamisha or Christian, a Chakamakama, as well, what your position, woman. Because what you say, Nana Kufado MPP, abaning Yinano, Omabo Yini, Omabo, Omano, Abo Pimi, Omama Omano. A come any here, Brublo, and Asukomnum. And now, about me, I could have baby. Hey, they didn't say, what see, I could say, and about 4 giant, and Osafumafo, and Antramanti, no about no longer home. What a solid waste. You see?
What a solid waste.
What I tell you, this is solid waste complete. Because of what I man, oh, and this and that, your books to crown for no I had to IMF, no, you be said, what say, yes. Some books in your letters, some why, some Ghana now, my son, because we shot from 1958, ever since now. We have the highest Sika IMF for man John Dramani Mahama. And that's how much you need to come in so here.
Right.
I'm kind of so your mama.
That's it. But what a solid team. We didn't even be Okasevi.
Your friend, original Santana Nungwa Punina, Captain Araska.
Okay, Yanko.
Araska.
Yes, sir.
Yakupusha Wate. Araska, wouldn't be.
Yes, I woke up.
When him said, say, Voteria Sibedia Kunya, a momo mine conanim, say, 10 years to say John Dramani Mahama Bedia Kunya, or mo Emma or minor a conanim. Na ye crum for a camfono, or moba, or mo chairman for sign. Me pretty Votarians, Yakupo Shramo, say, a Safuma for the car, say, more Votarians, you know, Muni any resources, the anti Ghana, national cake, you know. And Sasa Munyabi, so also the car said, and don't the money Mahama or your penny, Naka or your toilet, Naka so Muyi, says ya don't the money Mahama, Wabe hero, and Tintafuado, ya Bomo Basso, Maya Dia Yakupo Shamo, says ya Ghana, ye can't say ya den Tafu and Babadia Kumya, my Ghana, Maraska, and then you may in Tafu Yamisha Munina, Mechia John Dramani Mahama. Mechia Adeko, our regional office, Mechia Agnes Namomo.
Yati, I know what you are at nurse. You didn't even be Okasevi.
Yeah, Alaska, your friend Bernard make a selfie soon or Monaco.
Okay, bye, Yanko.
Yeah, I may say Alaska, I wanted here, only me say, maybe be doa. In Subeto, I say, yes, yeah, only today be on Nama, now open the question boom. On my that John Dramani Mahama, I be catch Ghana, my secretary, Kufuado say, oh, my not me, woman, no, a trunco, I'm a uncle, a Kufuado, and a drum, a young John Dramani Mahama, and so Shady and Nancy. Shady and Nancy, then MPP person or the airport. What to me today? Oh, man, what to me, and now when I say, said the Anthony, the anchor on it, or assassinate me, call for someone so that you man is within Chiama. Chairman Jaka, and we Yawiza for that one.
All right, me so me dance. Me ma wajo. Boko. Catch. Yanko.
Yeah, I am not going to go, mommy. And yo, the pacho, and you way, and for Virginia boy, I didn't go any young sanko.
Okay, Yanko.
Pacho, the woman. Share a good father one. Never see him no me. I want to know no the nature, mamma. I bet do a baby. Only the American. A good for the publication one woman. And then my no minute nature Bible saying if I bring your money, so money to opinion. Because Papa, we a bit the MP to party in so big a party was say party, you know. The fear, you know, can say party, no, any MP party bio. A nice people's party.
Nanas People's Party.
You Nanas People Party. And your NPPBO. And your national Nanas People Party. Because the coup for the video man party any video man so no. I want any war for man penny for them. We be to say for mouth. Papa we suban and hunting in the student buying team kufu in the wo. Now them. That's a neku follow. I've been for Papa we so many advice and that's a futu for. Who is a foot to bed or maybe my papa will be your man so many people kind. Thank you for one near the kind of one class or the non possible the factor on your couple way when you're king. I mean, I think you're so soon you know one come and pay in my hammer or don't compare the show and yes I could follow a mom will want you know for that or one who for the bus will be real gonna follow a corner and say, would you approach your back and continue to here?
All right, me so me da say. We didn't ba bia ukase fi. Ya wuza uwo suhum yanko.
Alaska. Oh, boy, now, also, sure, Manakuno. No buy no, over tono. Oh, boy, training no. Now the monitor. Boys, we are offer. That is whom over me one end up and a page. Where they say, you end this year tomorrow. Yes. But you're drinking on the Virgin Alaska, your mission, Alaska, Messe, that's the beer. Senanaku Prado, ni MPP, Bamiaka, about cow, what from snow swappers, Mamu from Chimpana or Canada. No one was swappers car, Mamu from 7 plenty at 1 Ficano, what fine the papa. Sika, what is the Kanya for Yapo? The Kanya Nakupa near people, a Tika Sky Nama, and Wutraba. Almost all here, it was a bronco to say, and Yanni that I'll run it every before. One needs to drive with Super yet. One need to Adamu than Yamiga Panisimo. One for Panama for South of Lumucho, who got the put the chapter into the secretary. One for Panicho, another for South from what the other son, Yami Pengu, Yaguasana Copina, that's Gana Kamufa Tokama Yaus and Mifa this Juma, and they will in Mukoso. Super Bonya and Nakupa Numutumi. Nice, my Afghan MVP. Nice, my another of Mafu, Papa, no Ghana, or being a more first. I'll probably play it when your position. I'll go over. Nice guy. Now, with this,
Yawuza. We didn't ba bia ukase fi. Oh, tuba 0303 40262 and 0541825106. We didn't ba bia ukase fi. Hey, akwati afo oboko there. Yanko. Yes, dear. Amen.
Alaska. Ni do nyame se MPP, nyame abom bia.
Hey.
Bia bo kese pa, mo bom ho na nyame afa bom bia. Sani senti. Mi nim se MPP that free mo asa free. Mi nim se na baumia, ni na yatansa na nado. Kan koyata, ni fa yatansa omo gabi o chendako. Omo si mo ma sa free biom. Sanko when you born then you bet you council. When you to try me for I net almost almost try me. Yes, when you Pompire say, no me any to be there with the tea or Mantani, John Excellent John Damani Mama Tamno, oh my mama panic shower. No me any area and a Tanko for Alaska. No me any area, you're gonna you know who can't one day. Mantani John Damani Mama Faso. I tell you, movie, yeah, what that's
okay.
Sikano Mario, oh my yes, Sikano, no, the Asian requirement. And you better than Sikano Mumba. Then the bear started on the money, Mamma. What did the market? What did the hospital from Yamayan? Alaska, me, Cochrane, and then Mamma me, Chia, my chairman, Papa, chairman of the Sample for Elder. Now, be sure I need a Jumapa. Me, chairman, did you tomorrow. The chairman, son of the Yamin David Dakuji. Your sample organizer, almost on so many of you, Anna. Put out the point for me, Chiana, Master Papa, me, Chiana, the beer will be
I was the one.
Master, I must say, me worrying about many of them are worrying about
Mate, another worker. We didn't even have a
Alaska, the Don.
Yes, sir.
The patch of Frank now new Domi Market, Mayo.
Tell Janet to Neon Kaka, Kauti, Yanko.
Hey, and then come Alaska. Yaminka, over having what?
Medase.
Alaska. The said Nipo. What do Sabaco? What train Sabaco should be swap? And 9 Kenya show in Alaska. And also,
maybe I show you, Yanko.
More one dear MPP, Baumia. Nana Kufa, the Dom Catcher, John Damani Mahama, Bema Papa B. I don't know drink Ghana for one Papa Bonini Trim. Or you need to fit us or do Lumba Bessia, Madame Kumuma Nipa. That's when young Kufay say, I am kind. Obviously, I can for the other yo. ye de timi un de mama no ya stand trom e fie ba bi ye de mama ya mfa mpoa ne ntro ante tin ndi o fa no kura so na ne Ghana fo nyina esu fe JMA baje yo Alaska unu sa no na ja sa to patrol so
that's right
ya sa to se aka 2 cedi na diesel 2 cedi me me to da ndi aka 2 cedi na 70 Ghana 1 gallon mama shit se 14.59 times 4.5 shit aka 2 cedi na 70 Ghana 1 gallon
okay
Mahama tam ne yes onye na 14 cedi 1 gallon and then 1 liter eburu Mahama 1 gallon no ya kwa na e buy me see aton color TV black and white and say in the now it's 2024 there say Ghana for and then me cover me by kamu e beka ya ti enka na go so obia na na kufu da me see e di ya bo papa no hu Mahama mfa do hu me see Mahama de yankopon na di na
me da say wudi what rema me breko wudi
Mr. Wede Mr. Ko me na me line ka ti
okay
alaka nyame nshira bebre me biso alaka aban se oko IMS me ti bibi say e hope nyifo no say omo ba be hwe aban busi a wa body odi ye no one village one dam na okasa obey one district one factory no omo ba be hwe
me ba to omo hwe ye ni omo ma so no mama ye sika no
omo de sika na ma aban no ho
me ba to yo
omo kwa de manage ho pa because aban ya aban bi a wa bobusi ase aban ni nyina omo atwemu be alaka me no be kasa aban ba no ye hu de odi sika ne ye ube ka se omo ko bobusi afori ata ya ana omo ko ye wache party ni keke party
sa
aban sa na omo ti enti mi sro omo se omo mba no mo be hwe na na ronsa na djuma otumi ye o memu ansa no mo de sika no be ma na mo de ama no because aban ya ba dia ye nchen fa busia because sika no okoji a oni di busia fo nko na
okay Rose me da say embre aso okay obi be say osi IMF mokura no nana dokura ni MP omo aban we awia moda moma o muska mo tichobo nti na chese mokura mo akire mu bibi kakra we ba say yes sorry so ya breko babs yes sorry
Alaska we dey me dey nchaso be ma nwia ba otie ofo kwase santas new melkom chen ho ababi Mrs. Eunice Mensa also otie papa nti no say we chiao alai tare so me nchaso so chiao and friends saying ahoto fan club omo zenu in jasikan etiosia Alaska me dey na mekan say asinde apede ye nsema ye kan nyano
oh yeah that's right
in fact me dey minyati announcement so I think that we also can say for a fact say yes here contribute to Ghana's development in the one say abai me be do there nya so tema obiara na Ghana infant papa fra
but I say Babs now training can director of operations Adam J kudo yakọ
minia a police for ne nkrofo mo ko Savior Church
okay
kwasi sars of panini dem mu ne mani ni sika no media mahudi ya dada ko ayeda mahudi of panini Abraham yankopon tumi aba ne so mo ayeda enti wa bokofa ne sika woni dem wono mo fa nko na sabi oye ne ama mo so na mo fa chopa nko mperifo mo pia mo no na menwie no mechia menua me regional secretary bi owo Oti region menua gado adwumaden na adwumaso a obo no Oti region no yenso yehu etimichia no na me maame me ofira kumsin so me tere nka che me yesem besra no ewo da
right
na menua mu ni em say Daniel yes abon efensen work no
Jafama
right na sania waboa ne ho a ye kwakodi sala woni nchen na am se mmeko apamanya chamayankuri oso aboa na wazisi machi
thank you for being part and parcel of this wonderful show. The name has always been the same. Alaska, the king of the Eunice Nana Yapoku, a producer extraordinary. I say, Elon Ben is Kuchoke, DJ Gansho, DJ Cross Mike, Nikwe, and Courage, I love Munina, Mobuaye. Ibrahim Mumuni Babs near friend Utin and Kasansuna Kujo Adupo Utin and Brother Alexander Mo Uti Ubiara Kasami Yaswari Sui. Aya Professor Ali Dusabwa Tanase, Yana name Chichi Apom Dinko Mosimadu Numtem, Nafe, ya sorry so, na ya sorry so no, na make I say no number per my duko conside the bebro, no siabo siamadi nyana na manyamicha papa bi the news at 6 at the web 7 o'clock on the dot. Teacher Kwajo any Elomben school to Kadi Assembly the council at the web bremo. Samre may sorry so now Professor Ali Disabo etiki over. Therefore after 6 pap and then we have a fantastic good evening. Peace. Shalom. Right, I'm sorry I want on 92.3 Hana Ghana Kasanso and Ghana T. Professor Ali Disabo Atenas in a said to be a me eka chiro no ebanu susuma kwankyere susuma ahobambo dudu na omuhyase na nse omukono obia edia dasakoya la soap no ade a tuguso a niam so akoyi e wasa kwan so papa Atenase mayama na kwaba na fi yembisa na se Professor Ali Disabo aye na so aye ene na kachi de na ekoso na fi yenji aye susum akwankyere ene susum ahobambo na fa numbers
and, for example, the TUC, that no government should not go for a fund program. Remember, we are already with money already from the fund. Are we going to go for a program properly so-called in which when you take money, there are conditions attached to it? I think that is the conversation that people are having.
But I can tell you, as my colleague, Deputy Minister said, we are not going to the IMF. Whatever we do, we are not. The consequences are there. We are a proud nation. We have the resources. We have the capacity. Don't let anybody tell you. Like when Joshua, Caleb, and the 10 others went to spy on the promised land. And only 2 of them came to say that we can do it. And the 10 went around the community, murmuring, you can't, We are not people of short sight, and we have to move on, okay? So let's think of us as who we are, a proud, strong people, the shining star of Africa, and we have the capacity to do what we want to do, if only we can speak that one language.
The E-levy is also going to help with the fiscal consolidation effort and reduce the debt levels of our country. And that also means that we are going to see an improved economic ratings and not returning to the International Monetary Fund, which is the only solution our friends on the other side have always preferred. Why don't you go to the IMF? Go to the IMF. We have shown that we have alternatives to building the economy of this country without resorting to conditionalities that will be imposed on this country. We will not go to the IMF today, we will not go to IMF tomorrow, and we are not going as long as the NPP remains in power. Mr. Speaker, looking beyond the E-levy, government is further taking steps to cushion Ghanaians against the hardship caused as a result of the twin crisis of COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. To this end, fuel prices are expected to go down by 1 cedi following the engagement between the Ghana Chamber of Bulk Oil Distributors, the Bank of Ghana, and the Ministry of Finance. Ghana haircut, expenditures, discretionary expenditures up 30%, 50% cut in fuel coupons for government appointees, imposing moratorium on importation of imported cars, among several others. Mr. Speaker, if anybody has the capacity to bring this nation back on its economic track, it is Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP government. Mr. Speaker, we have done it before in 2001, when our friends took us and left Ghana in Cape. It was former President Kufuor and the MPP government that took this country's economy and built it into a lower middle income until 2009. By the time we gave it back to them in 2017, when President Akufo-Addo came, they had taken us back to IMF. It is President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo who took us out of IMF and grew the economy of this country consistently from 2017 to 2019 on a GDP growth of 7%. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Erikoboku was talking about our debt. The 222 billion extra debt on your 122 billion, half of it is the liabilities you left. Financial sector bailout alone was 21.5 billion. The IPPs, the doom-solve problems you left, the take-or-pay contract, that alone was 30 billion. The exchange rate effect is about 48 billion. We also inherited undisbursed loans.
It's just like handing over power to NDC without a contest, straight away. Because the noise we made, and I threw my own words back when I said NDC went to IMF because of mismanagement of the party, the government, or the economy. So if NDP is going to IMF, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? So breaking the 8 is going to be tough. You cannot use the face of those who who took us to IMF to break the 8. They don't work. My message to you is simple. You cannot read my lips, and I'm not scared of anybody in the party. I'll tell you the gospel truth. It's the gospel truth. Those who take you to IMF cannot, this same face cannot break the 8. In Latin it says, "Drapum sapienti sexus est," a word to the wise. In Latin it says, "Drapum sapienti sexus est." It's the gospel truth. Those who take you to IMF cannot, this same face cannot break the 8. In Latin it says, "Drapum sapienti sexus est." A word to the wise is enough. I'm very, very sad today when I saw the publication that we are going to IMF. You know, that is what Mahama was praying for. He's gotten his wish. It will not be easy. It will take hard work. So we should brace ourselves that there's a tax ahead of us, and therefore it's only unity that will let us sail through this breaking the 8. Initially, I gave 200,000. But I'll add 50,000 to it.
So, what is that? Reshuffle. If there is supposed to be any reshuffle, President Akufo-Addo should reshuffle himself. And he said because he is sitting on consent to look at certain things and what is the essence of cabinet?
Yeah.
Say that the administration no cabinet.
Economic management team. Any cabinet.